just a couple of minutes away from start. So if there's still somebody outside, we'll request everyone to please step back in, take your seats, and we'll get started soon. Okay, so we are all here finally on this Saturday morning here at Kolkata. I'm sure it would have taken a lot of effort, right? I'm sure you would have all worked hard from Monday to Friday, and you were kind of hoping and expecting that you'll be at home on Saturday morning, enjoying, probably extending your regular sleep time. And here we are at Tally inviting you for MSME Honours. But we promise that it is going to be such a beautiful experience for all of you that you will not regret coming here on Saturday morning and having a gala time. So with that, starting off the proceedings, ladies and gentlemen, let's imagine a world that is driven by innovation, prefers new processes over legacy practices, and that fuels ambition in people. The thought is so real because this is the impact MSMEs have made on our community with their determined efforts. নমস্কার, আপনাদের সবাইকে স্বাগতম, আপনালোক সকলক স্বাগতম জানাইছো, আপনা সমস্তଙ୍କୁ স্বাগত, आप सभी का बहुत-बहुत स्वागत है. My name is Pramit Pratim Ghosh, and it's my honor and privilege to be your host today and to welcome you all to the East Zone segment of the third edition of the MSME Honours by Tally Solutions. The micro, small and medium enterprises sector, which we all call as the MSME sector, is a major contributor to the socio-economic development of our country. In India, the sector has gained a significant importance due to its contribution to GDP and exports. This sector has also contributed immensely with respect to entrepreneurship, development and employment, especially in semi-urban and rural areas of India. Tally's MSME Honours is an annual recognition platform which was first started in 2021 that aims to identify and celebrate MSME heroes and heroines around us. They could be entrepreneurs, they could be creators, they could be new business owners or independent business leaders. We take into account the diversity of such businesses and aim to recognize them at a hyper-local level. We at Tally have raised the bar this year by felicitating outstanding MSMEs across categories globally, including India, Middle East, Africa, Bangladesh, Nepal, and Indonesia. So let's begin the proceedings for today with a short video on how the MSME Honours have shaped up over the years and what the 2023 Honours have in store for each and every one of us. Let's have the video, please. So there you go, the MSME Honours by Tally, and it does make me feel very, very nostalgic. I still remember 2021, the very first year we did MSME Honours. We had to do it online because of the pandemic. And then last year in 2022, it was the very first physical edition where we all congregated at Taj last year. And here we are at Novotel celebrating the third edition this year. So with that background, ladies and gentlemen, let me begin the proceedings for today by calling upon stage none other than Zonal Head East Zone at Tally Solutions, Mr. Archon Mukherjee. A huge round of applause for him, please.
Good morning, everyone. A warm welcome to MSME Honours event. I would like to personally thank each one and every one of you for making out time and coming to this program. Without you, this program will be nothing. A little bit brief, as already Pramit gave us some little details. I would like to give some more overview on our organization and how we work closely with the MSMEs. Tally Solutions as an organization was founded by late Sri S.S. Goenkaji on 15th of October 1986. Since then, for the last 3 decades, we have been working very closely with the MSMEs and we are dedicated towards simplifying their lives. As a virtue of working with them so closely for the last 3 decades, we understand the pulse of MSMEs and also their business requirements. While understanding their business requirements, we also do acknowledge and understand their daily regular operational challenges that they face, which is none other than the business exceptions that occurs as a part of business. But while we think that business exceptions are part of business, from the point of view of an entrepreneur, if we look into it, we will understand that a business entrepreneur actually sets out his business journey to fulfill his business aspirations, to scale up his business, to grow his business, to flourish it, to take it into newer heights, rather than engrossed and engaged into solving daily business exceptions. Here, Tally plays a very critical role with its tremendously flexible and ultra-simple product, which eases out the business exception management, and the entrepreneur and the business owner can now focus on pursuing his business aspirations rather than getting engaged into solving daily business exceptions. In addition to this, Tally is also the voice of authority for MSMEs. We are working relentlessly to understand and automate these businesses. Beyond accounting, it is not only accounting that we are automating. We are automating inventory, we are automating payroll, we are automating banking, we are automating compliance, etc., etc., etc. Tally, for the last 3 decades, is involved into driving technology literacy and to establish the importance of a one-stop business solution, which is like, as I said, accounting, inventory, payroll, etc., etc., etc. Through this, we also have started this initiative for last 3 years now, and which we call as MSME Honours. And this is an initiative where we try to recognize and felicitate different business entrepreneurs into 5 different categories. We are into 3rd year now, as Pramit said, and I am delighted to share with you that this year we have got more than 5,000 plus nominations, which is actually 3 times more than what we achieved last year. A big congratulations and a big round of applause for each and every one of you. Thank you so much. Now I would like to call Pramit to carry on the event, and I hope that it will be an enjoyable morning that we all look forward for. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Archon. Always a pleasure to have you on stage and set the context for the MSME Honours at the East Zone edition each and every year. Thank you so much for that. Ladies and gentlemen, we are extremely honored to have here with us today as our chief guest, none other than the Joint Secretary, MSME and Textiles Department, Government of West Bengal, Shri Partho Chaudhary. Sir, namaskar. With a thunderous round of applause, let us welcome him on stage as I request him to light the lamp, and also I'll request Archon if you can please join him on stage, and Shoma ma'am, if you can also kindly join him, and request all of you to light the lamp and officially declare the start of the East Zone edition of the MSME Honours here today at Kolkata. Let's keep the applause going, ladies and gentlemen. And as the fire burns bright, let all the impurities around us get evaporated, get dissipated. All of us would have had immense tensions in our day-to-day lives. A lot of things going on. Let everything be taken away, and let us all start this program with a fresh attitude and with a fresh mood, so that we all enjoy a lot here today at the East Zone edition of the MSME Honours. Partho sir, I'll request you to please come up and share a few words on this occasion. Let's hear it for Shri Partho Chaudhary and for his keynote address. Thank you, sir.
Respected audience, first of all, I express my gratitude to the organizers for providing me the opportunity to be with you on that particular occasion. They make me it is a very good occasion and particularly encouragement to the main backbone of our country and particularly the eastern regions, the MSME units. Government of West Bengal, the Department of MSME are just providing various opportunities and supports to the MSME units of our state just for their sustainable existence and competitive age to enhance in this country as well as in other parts of the world also. At the same time, we are just providing the value creation and in MSME, and for that endeavor, various policies and different type of schemes and facilitations are undertaken by our government. It is mainly the policy endeavors and other implementations are undertaken by the government of West Bengal for sustainable generation of employment, but creation of excellence and facilitation on that particular endeavor, your partnership is invaluable and we are always longed for it and have a discussion in the morning, and I am enlightened that such endeavors are taken even during the pandemic also. So in this era of digital communication, I hope in future your endeavor, particularly the tally in collaboration with BCCI, will flourish the entire eastern region and particularly the West Bengal in the area of MSME throughout in our country. In West Bengal, near more than 90 lakhs of entrepreneurs are there, as well as the employment generation is nearly 1.4 crore. And in the coming days, I hope after agriculture, it is the second most employment creation as well as the generation of our state domestic product. So in future also, in collaboration with you, we are willing to implement more such programs, and I wish all success for this program. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for those inspiring words, and indeed, the figures that he quoted 90 lakh MSMEs generating 1.4 crores, and I mean, even more. And in the years to come, I think the MSME scene is set to grow even further, not only in West Bengal, but throughout the East Zone and throughout the country as well. Now I would like to request Orchun sir, if you can kindly step up and felicitate Shri Partho Chaudhary. Partho sir, requesting you to please step up please as well. A small token of our appreciation for your time that you are here. Requesting the team to help us out here. Ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause once again for the Joint Secretary, MSME and Textiles Department, Government of West Bengal, Shri Partho Chaudhary, for having taken the time to be here with us today and grace the occasion. Requesting Mamta ma'am, if you can also step up and join us in the felicitation process. Let's keep the applause rolling, ladies and gentlemen, because we have to keep the energy up. And thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, ma'am and sir. Thank you so much. So yes, without further ado, it's time to step into that part of the program each and every one of you have been waiting with bated breath, the MSME Honours announcements. But before we move ahead, we would like to take this opportunity to thank our esteemed jury from the bottom of our hearts, because going through more than 5,000 nominations from across the country is no mean task, and they have done a stupendous job of what I'm sure would have been extremely, extremely difficult. So let's hear it for our jury, Mr. M.K. Anand, founder, Sea Change Consulting, Chairman, MSME Panel, ACC Director, South MSME Bharat Manch, Dr. E. Bhaskaran, Joint Director, Engineering, GM, Department of Industries and Commerce, MSME Department, Government of Tamil Nadu, Dr. H.P. Kumar, Director, External Affairs, Power to SME Private Limited, and former CMD at NSIC, retired Major General Sanjay Soy, co-founder at Prowse Consultancy, Mr. Satish John, Managing Editor of Live Mint, and Ms. Shushma Mortania, Director General of India SME Forum. Let's have a huge round of applause for our jury for having done this extremely difficult task of going through all these 5,000 nominations and coming up with rightful winners whom we will soon see on stage here today. We have a small video from one of the jury members, Mr. M.K. Anand, Sea Change Consulting Chairman, MSME Panel. Can we have the video, please, and let's hear what he has to say for all of us.
Tally Solutions, the team is conducting a beautiful MSME Honours award for all the winners. And I'm delighted and thankful to Tally Solutions management for choosing me to be one of the juries. And I have gone through profile after profile for one of the regions of the country, more than 100+ profiles who are nominated. And Tally Solutions conducted this assessment in an unbiased way, professionally, and they maintain the confidentiality of each of the nominees, without even sharing the names to the jury. And we have gone through the profiles, and then out of so many profiles, we have chosen, the potential awardees through various rigorous processes that are being followed. I'm extremely delighted to be part of this, process. I'm sure the winners are going to really enjoy more and more, and I would really appreciate the nominees, people who nominated for this MSME Honours award from Tally Solutions. I really appreciate the entrepreneurial spirit. And 27th June is going to be the International MSME Day. I welcome each and every one of you to celebrate with your team members in the organization. Thank you, Tally Solutions. Thank you, the team who have supported me for participating in this and giving away this MSME Honours to various organizations in 5 categories. Wish you all the best. Thank you very much for the opportunity. Have a great time.
So that was Mr. M.K. Anand from Sea Change Consulting, one of our jury members, going through 5,000 nominations and coming up with the winners we will all see here today. We will also take this opportunity to thank our supporting partners, DBS Bank India, Unicommerce and ByteEdge, for not only associating with us for this year's MSME Honours event, but also for putting together an amazing bundle of gifts and benefits for all our winners. Each of our winners here today will receive gift hampers procured specifically from MSMEs who are working towards women empowerment and environment conservation, and that has been given to us by DBS Bank India. They will also win an e-commerce startup bundle worth 80,000 rupees from Unicommerce and an annual learning package relevant for business organizations from ByteEdge. A huge round of applause for all our sponsors for making it a really, really special experience for all our winners here today. And of course, our media partner, Hindustan Times, who are giving us all the coverage that we need to even spread the good word about MSME Day. And of course, today is 24th of June, as Mr. Anand was saying, 27th of June, 3 days from now, is International MSME Day. And I'm sure that as all of you go back home today with your awards, with smiling faces, you will also remember to, share a lot of photos, a lot of smiles, and a lot of pics with the awards that you get on 27th of June on all your social media handles. But don't forget to tag Tally Solutions in that as well. And make sure that you spread a lot of smiles and good word all around. So with that, we'll start off with the award proceedings, and we will start with the first category here, ladies and gentlemen, which we are calling as the New Gen Icon Awards. The last couple of years have thrown open a whole host of challenges for businesses in the country. With severe restrictions, losing workforce to reverse migration, scarcity of resources in the struggle, it was really a real challenge to solve. The situation was further aggravated for small and medium enterprises for whom it became literally a battle for survival. Under such circumstances, finding new ways to keep afloat became a way of life for many of them. The New Gen Icon Honours recognizes those businesses who not only rode the wave of challenges through new ideas, but also managed to identify a market gap and have introduced innovative solutions to meet it. So at this point in time, I'll request Shri Partho Chaudhary and Mr. Archun Mukherjee to please come up on stage and help us in felicitating the winners in this particular category. A huge round of applause for them, please, as they come here and join us on stage. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a look at the MSMEs we are recognizing this year under this category of New Gen Icon. Hailing from Hazaribagh, this enterprise pioneers manufacturing disposable paper items, empowering cottage industries with affordable raw materials. They foster a balanced market and societal growth while striving for a sustainable future by focusing on biodegradable disposables. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for SR Trading Company, requesting Mr. Saurabh Patni to please step up and receive the award. Don't go away yet. We just want to hear a few words from you as well. I'll request somebody from the audio team to kindly give him a hand mic so that he can say a few words. Yeah. And I also probably request, ma'am, if you can just take those awards so that his hands are free and he can hold the mic and talk to all of us. Yes, we are having the mic right there for you, sir. So the next voice you'll hear. Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
Hello, everyone. I am from Jharkhand, Hazaribagh, a small district in Jharkhand, and I've started. I am doing business from last 15 years, but I've started this business last year only, and my aim is to give employment and to the lower back sector of the society, so that they can make disposable items which from before they were making that materials from means I am making the raw materials for them, and I am giving them good good platform to do the business. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Saurabh sir. Based out of Gangtok, this B2B service provider helps businesses find reliable IT support with streamlined processes. Thank you. With streamlined processes, a state-of-the-art service lab, and a cloud-based CMS, they ensure efficient and effective support. Their vision is to be a market leader, empowering unemployed youth through training and contributing to society. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Sikkim IT Enterprises. And now I'll request Mr. H.K. Tamang, who has joined us all the way from Gangtok, to please step up and receive the award. Now I'll request Mr. Tamang to also share a few words on how is he feeling, what's the experience been like.
Hello everyone, good afternoon. My name is H.K. Tamang and I am from Sikkim. Basically, what we were doing in past in Sikkim, I would say, in IT service hardware. We were working as a service provider up to say like L1 to L2 level. There are some categories that we used to work. And having said that, we have, after the certain ages, we have come across to see like what would be the next upgradation to our industry. Then we, evaluated to the market need, and we have found out that we can upgrade that category into level 3 category, which is a IT service lab. So basically, IT service lab, what it gives is that it empowers the consumers as well as the service provider that, in market, in IT hardware services, people see that, approaching to with their product for service, they'll find somebody who is giving, normal L1 or L2 category service, and they tend to believe them that that is the ultimate solution. But we have come across to explain them that there is a category 3, which caters up to the board level, intervention into the systems, which needs a specific, professional trainings. Having that said that, we require a bitmap, we require schematic diagrams. So these things we have just come across, and ultimately this is where I'm standing today. And I would like to thank Tally and to the Joint Secretary Sir of MSME providing me for this platform all the way from Sikkim, and I'm really grateful and honored to be here. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. Pleasure is ours. Hailing from Durgapur, this business has been a trusted distributor of electric cables, circuit breakers, and LED street lights since 2014. They are committed to transforming the industry landscape, ensuring seamless communication, delivering superior products, and contributing to a sustainable future. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Humbert Distribution Network. And I'll call up Mr. Shubhajit Deb to please step up and collect his award, please. Yes. Anyway, many congratulations, Mr. Shubhajit. Thank you so much. Based out of Kolkata, this enterprise has revolutionized farming with its product Bonanza, which effectively targets pests and promotes plant growth while benefiting the entire farming community. Their relentless dedication has transformed agriculture and uplifted the farming community. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put your hands together for Plant Care Chemicals. And it's my honor to call upon stage Mr. Gaurav Chakraborty and Dr. Sandeep Pal to please come up and receive the awards. Yes, there they are. Let's keep the applause rolling for Plant Care Chemicals. Gaurav sir, Sandeep sir, would you like to say a few words? Yeah. I think it's mute.
Rice, wheat and vegetables, wherein West Bengal is the largest producer of rice and vegetables. We are from the industry, we have an working experience of more than 15 years, 20 years. Dr. Sir has worked for more than 25 years. So after working with all the renowned multinational companies, we thought let's just start something of our own, because what we have seen that the end products which are manufactured by the companies based at Delhi and Mumbai, they have a relatively higher profit margin. So our strategy was to manufacture the same chemicals and give it to the hands of the farmers with a lower profitability and higher quality. So with that, with the support of Department of Agriculture, West Bengal government and Tally Solutions, this is where we are today. Thank you so much. Thanks for recognizing us. Thank you again.
Pleasure is ours, sir. Thank you. Hailing from Holdia, this digital marketing company focuses on rural and semi-urban regions. They prioritize digital marketing processes and empowering businesses with digital tools and training. With an ever-increasing client base, they have made their mark. They aim to be a responsible digital marketing organization, driving regional marketing growth and reaching new heights. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for Epic Wings. And I would like to call upon Mr. Shayantan Beda to step up, please, and receive the award. Yes, there he is. Thank you so much, sir. Shantu sir, would you like to say a few words?
Hello. Thank you so much, everyone, the jury members and the Tally Academy. And as per, we have started our journey 7 years back, and our main aim is to make the awareness of the digital platform in the semi-urban and rural area. And after 7 years, we have achieved just a fraction of that numbers. And we have a lot of work to do, and this kind of felicitation is give some extra mileage or some fuels to do the better work in future. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you so much, sir. And thank you so much, Partho sir and Onkon sir. Please, Arjun sir, please take your seat back again, and we will continue with the proceedings for today. At this juncture, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to again slightly remind you that all the winners in this particular category, New Gen Icon Awards, they have received a bundle of gifts and benefits from our sponsors. They have received a lovely hamper on behalf of DBS India. They have received a kit to start up with their e-commerce journey from Unicommerce, and they have also received learning material and learning resources from Byte Edge. Moving on to the second category of awards, but before we do that, I would now like to request a senior member of the Bengal Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Dr. Arijit Banerjee, to please step up and share a few words on this occasion. Let's hear it for Dr. Arijit Banerjee, senior member of the Bengal Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Thank you, sir.
I'm not a very good orator, so I have to see something and could not mug up because it came to me the last moment. See, I think on behalf of Bengal Chamber, it is my honor actually to be on the dais, and I welcome all of you on this August evening, afternoon program. And Tally, as we know, they have been the backbone of whatever accounting you do throughout the Indian subcontinent. And this kind of a juncture where you have been a part of this journey, and this journey which mainly consists of primarily nominations. So the first step, nominating yourself as a proposed awardee, is a big jump in the entire process. So I think if we go back to our childhood, most of us will understand that सारे पेरेंट्स का एक एक्सपेक्टेशन होता था ना, मेरा बेटा बड़ा होके ये होगा वो होगा. तो एक गाना भी आया था, पापा कहते हैं बेटा हमारा बड़ा होके नाम करेगा, ऐसा कुछ. So coming to that context, I think this particular honor which Tally is recognizing you today gives you further burden on your shoulder to propagate once you go out as a MSME, because खाली भारतवर्ष के अंदर में जो स्टेट है वेस्ट बंगाल, उसमें you have 64 lakhs plus of MSMEs, and you are 25 chosen out of that possibly for this award. And I have come to know that there are somehow around 5,000 nominations from across the subcontinent. So it in itself is a big honor for all of us. And everybody is a winner who have nominated themselves. I think they have taken the first step to understand they're doing something different. That understanding is very important. But from this stage, I'd like to say you two things. ज्ञान देना मेरा आदत है, so देने नहीं छोड़ता हूँ मैं. First thing is, every entrepreneur needs to understand two very basic things, what I have understood in my life of 7 years of journey, from a corporate shift to a business. Number one, a business is a debt trap, okay? So please make sure your personal finances and your business finances have a thin line of difference, so that you are secure at any point of time, because for you or for your family, they look up to you as the only member and not as a number, okay? So that's primarily one. Number two, many small businesses do a very basic, cost-cutting initiative at the right beginning stages. They try to do everything by themselves. So I would like to request all of you to please try and allocate some fund and compartmentalize your business functions. Like you have a HR function, you might not be good in everything, but you have a core area of management for yourself which you can do. So उस area को छोड़ के बाकी सबके लिए try and allocate some fund to put people in place. That makes how your business grows, and we all want you to have a growth story beyond this point, because this honor is just the beginning, I think. And once again, on behalf of Tally and Bengal Chamber of Commerce, I congratulate each one of you who are present in this entire hotel today for the nomination and the award function, and I wish you all the best. Thank you very much.
Sir, requesting you to stay back for a bit. Sir, Arijit sir, I requesting you to please come back again for a bit. We want to felicitate you. So I requesting Ms. Mamta Gopinath, head of Tally Care at Tally Solutions. Ma'am, if you can step up and felicitate him, please. With a huge round of applause, let's hear it for senior member, Bengal Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Dr. Arijit Banerjee. Thanking him for his inspiring words. I think one lesson that all of us will take back home today is that for your family, you are a member, not a number. And I think that will be on our minds for quite some time. Thank you so much, sir, for being here and gracing the occasion for us. Thank you so much, sir. And yes, golden words indeed. I think, personal and professional is always separate. Work will always be in its own place, but family time is family time, and I think that's something that we should never ever compromise with. So on that note, we'll move on to the second category of awards here, the Tech Transformer Awards. Digital has been the buzzword amongst businesses for the last few years. However, it has been a luxury that has been mostly adopted by large organizations. Small businesses have been challenged by the absence of reliable sources on the know-how of digital technologies and support to implement them. Yet, some amongst this group, by the sheer penchant for learning new ways to grow their businesses, have not only shown a sense of appreciation for digital tools and technologies, but have also successfully adopted them into various areas of their business to drive efficiency and run their business better. The Tech Transformer Honours recognizes such enterprises that are agile with modern technology adoption, yielding better results. So on that note, I will once again request Dr. Arijit Banerjee and Ms. Mamta Gopinath to kindly come up on stage to felicitate the winners in this particular category, which is the Tech. So let's have a look at the MSMEs that we are recognizing under this category this year. Based out of Guwahati, this leading construction company underwent a tech transformation which involved adopting a connected solution, replacing on-premise application. This digital shift improved revenue and customer experience while streamlining business operations and enhancing decision making. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for Road Ridge Developers Private Limited, and it's my honor and privilege to call upon stage Mr. Sanjay Chokhani to come up and receive this award. I think Mr. Sanjay is probably not here at the moment, so we'll move on to the next award, the next nomination over here, the winner. Hailing from Rourkela, this enterprise adopted online technology to become a one-stop shopping destination through its website. Previously operating as a traditional retail store, they now offer e-commerce and delivery services, thereby offering a seamless shopping experience to its customers. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for NSO Services Private Limited, and I would like to call upon stage Mr. Naresh Sahu to please step up and receive his award. Not here? Okay, never mind. We'll move on to the next winner in this category. Based out of Howrah, this company is a leading manufacturer of iron or steel tubes, pipes and hollow profiles. They have embraced technological advancements by integrating CredFlow apps with Tally, revolutionizing their business operations and enabling them to generate customer bills 24/7. This tech adoption has positively impacted the revenue, customer experience, and employee efficiency, setting them apart in the industry. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for Shri Ganesh Tube Company. I'll request Mr. Anand Gupta to please come up and receive his award. Mr. Anand, are you here? I think he's not here as well. We'll move on to award number 4. Hailing from Kolkata, this enterprise is a pioneer in the construction industry that has embraced the transformative power of telecloud, revolutionizing its business operations. With technology adoption, data management and conversion have become effortless, saving time and improving business efficiency. This technological advancement has positively impacted revenue, customer experience and employee productivity, streamlining their business processes. Let's hear it, ladies and gentlemen, for Gangotri Buildcon Private Limited. I'll now request Mr. Anil Kumar Singh to please step up and collect the award in this category. I think Mr. Anil is not here as well yet. We'll move on to the 5th award winner in this particular category. So we have 4 winners in this category. Apologies, beg your pardon. So these were the 4 winners of the Tech Transformer. I think, ma'am, what really happened here is that they kind of took the award really seriously. It's all about digital, right? About putting tech into the business and going digital and going online. I think they probably preferred to keep things digital. And so I'm sure that we'll get to see them someday, and we will ensure that the awards reach them wherever they are. But nevertheless, thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir, for being here on stage. And let's hear it for all the winners of the Tech Transformer Awards once again. There were 4 awards. Yes. Yes, not a bad idea. Sir, I am the anchor also, sir. 1 award from me as well. Some consideration. So sweet of you. So yes, they were the winners of the Tech Transformer Awards. And now we will move on to the next category of award, which is the Business Maestro Award. But before that, it is my honor and privilege to invite upon stage Director at the Bengal Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Ms. Shoma Mitra Mukherjee, to please come up on stage and share a few thoughts on this August occasion. Over to you, ma'am.
Good afternoon, everyone. I thank you, everyone, each one of you present here today. The Bengal Chamber of Commerce and Industry, the oldest Chamber of Commerce and Industry in India. So we work in 30 plus verticals, and one of the most important verticals for us is manufacturing and MSME vertical. And we have been working with Tally for long because there is a particular purpose that we always onboard Tally in all our major initiatives. Because, you know, being a Chamber of Commerce, we believe and we understand that in today's world, it is extremely important that each business, whatever big or small it is, that they need to digitize their process and automate their production system at whatever stage. So that is why we work with Tally, and we have many of our members are working with Tally. So this is a great honor for Bengal Chamber of Commerce to come upon this stage and interact with you. And I, again and again from the Chamber of Commerce platform, I will request you, put your best efforts to digitize your process. And we have seen, like, we are almost a 200 years old a chamber. And we have seen that those who have digitized their process and digitized their, production system, they have really not only survived, but their prospect has gone up to, to a huge scale. So this is the request from the Chamber of Commerce, and we look forward to continue working with Tally. And we congratulate all of you today, those who have nominated themselves for this award, and obviously to those who have won the award. Thank you very much.
I'll now request Mr. Vivek Sovasaria, DGM Evangelization and Influencer Marketing and Tally Solutions, to please come up on stage and felicitate ma'am. Let's hear it once again for Director at the Bengal Chamber of Commerce, Ms. Shoma Mitra Mukherjee. And thanking you once again, ma'am, for spending time with us here today and for inspiring us with your message. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. So now, ladies and gentlemen, we have a bit of a surprise for you. There is someone who's there in this room with us here today who won an award in the very first edition of the MSME Honours. I'm talking about 2021. And she is the founder of Advait Welfare Foundation based out of Kolkata. And she won the MSME Honours. She has been a winner in 2021. And we are very privileged and honored to have here today with us. Ma'am, requesting you to please come up and share your message with all of us. Let's hear it for Ms. Sangeeta Jha, proprietor at the Advait Welfare Foundation, Kolkata. Over to you, ma'am.
Okay, very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen here. Yes, lot of things happened first time in my life since the year 2000. And Tally Solution Wonder Woman Award was also the first category they started, and somehow, fortunately, I got that award in 2021 as a Wonder Woman. I will here first tell few things about MSME sectors. As our dignitaries already said, we are the almost highest, it's not highest, definitely. The farmers are the highest contributor or the employed. But MSME generates not only employment or GDPs or contribute in the economic sector of the country, MSME employs the unemployables. That is very important for MSME to understand that the pride of being an MSME in a country. Because where big, large companies, they cannot employ low-skilled person or average medium-skilled person, or education parameters does not allow the big, large-scale company to employ someone, we MSMEs, we employ them. We take the risk to employ them, and we also improvise their experience, skill with us. So there we have really done a very good job, and yes, we are continue doing it. We can take the pride as MSME for doing it. Employing the unemployables, that's what we do. Can I have this on screen? Yes, Pramit started that Saturday morning. He thanked every one of us to be present and taking out time on Saturday morning. Pramit, being an MSME entrepreneurs, we don't have any Saturday, Sunday, holiday, national holidays, nothing we have. We only have our enterprises, entrepreneurship, and yes, to some extent, little time for the family. As such said, yes, family should be concerned, but most of the time, being a first generation entrepreneurs, we are not able to balance it well. Okay, I will talk very little about the work I do. It is a very untouched area, even after 2023 years of Jesus Christ was born, even after 6,000 years of human civilization, even after 75 years of independence. A period poverty, a basic fundamental rights of a girl child, the moment she is born, after 10 or 12 years, she will have her menstruation. But unfortunately, the numbers are shocking in our country. 23 millions. Yes, you heard it right. 2 crore 30 lakh bachchiya. 2 crore 30 lakh. Every year they drop out from school in our country just after they start their puberty or they enter the puberty line. We are losing every year 2 crore 30 lakh potential future educated mother because they are dropping out from the school. Ye 2 crore 30 lakh educated future potential mother can build our educated nation, because all great people have already agreed upon this one sentence that only an educated mother can build an educated nation through their child. So I identified these issues in our country, formed Advait, and working on this eradicating period poverty. We are working on menstrual health, creating awareness. And when I started my research work in 2018, people from all over the country, and being an IIM Kolkata alumni, my alumni groups, they used to tell me, Sangeeta, affordability is the question. You know, they cannot afford it in rural India, interior sections. Trust me, affordability is not a question. Affordability is not at stake. What is questioned and what is really not available is awareness. Spending 1 rupee per day for a basic right of a girl, for a right, what God has given, it's not at all impossible. They don't have the awareness. So in Advait, we create awareness, we give generate employment. Lot of initiatives in these we are doing since last more than 3 years. 63,000 girls have been benefited. We addressed dropping out, absenteeism during this. So yes, MSME sectors, my project is of the women, for the women, by the women. Yes, I may sound a bit biased, but yes, women empowerment and these future women, girls category is our area of work. Thank you everybody for having this patience to listen. And congratulations all the awardee this year. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Ms. Sangeeta, for those inspirational words. And indeed, of course, no Saturdays, no Sundays, no holidays for entrepreneurs like you, because you are at it each and every day for growth, for development, and for making a difference in the world around you. So truly kudos to all of you for that, and kudos to you, ma'am, also for spending time with us here today and inspiring us with your message. We will now move on to the next category of awards, which is the Business Maestro Awards. There are entrepreneurs who are in business playing the short-term game, but then there are those who have visualized their business to be a going concern. They started with humble beginnings, and through their hard work, passion, dedication, patience, and perseverance, they have been able to grow their business manifold. Through the ever-evolving business landscape, ups and downs, they have been resilient and made sure that their business stood the test of time. The Business Maestro Honours recognizes such businesses who build strong and sustainable foundations to continually thrive and grow. So now, before we declare the awards in this category, I will now request Ms. Shoma Mitra Mukherjee and Mr. Vivek Suvasaria to please come up on stage to felicitate the winners in this particular category. And with that, let's have a look at the MSMEs we are recognizing under this category this year. Starting out with a company based out of Ranchi, this organization, which was founded in 1998, is one of the prominent traders of packing materials, disposable dinnerware, and kitchenware. They pride their success on building strong relationships with the dealers and distributors and a solid organizational core value with zero attrition rate, contributing to their overall growth and success. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Megha Enterprises, and it's my honor and privilege to call upon stage Mr. Sanjay Agarwal. Mr. Sanjay Agarwal from Megha Enterprises, if you are here, please requesting you to step up on stage, please. Okay, I think Mr. Sanjay is probably, is he here? Yes. Mr. Sanjay? Okay, you want to collect on his behalf? Yes, please come, sir. So the first winner in this category, Megha Enterprises, I believe Mr. Sanjay is not here, but we have somebody from his team who will be collecting the award on his behalf. Let's keep the applause rolling, ladies and gentlemen, for Megha Enterprises. So that is Mr. Sushil Saraf, ladies and gentlemen, partner with Mr. Sanjay Agarwal in this company, Megha Enterprises, all the way from Ranchi in Jharkhand. Let's hear it. The first winner in this category of Business Maestro here today. like to say a few words, sir?
Mr. Sanjay Agarwal is not available. This is Sushil Saraf who is taking award on behalf of Mr. Sanjay Agarwal. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for being here. Moving on to the second winner in this category, established in 2007 at Howrah. This company is a leading manufacturer of MS pipes, channels, steel, ERW pipes, and more. They pride themselves in producing corrosion resistance, sturdy products that provides enhanced functional life. With a dedicated team and a strong distribution network, they cater to a wide range of customers nationwide. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for Dharnendra Steel Met Private Limited. Requesting Mr. Ankit Sethi to please step up and collect this particular award. Mr. Ankit Sethi from Dharnendra Steel Net Private Limited. I think he is also probably not here at the moment. Moving on to the third winner in this category, hailing from Bhubaneswar. This enterprise is a market leader in technology consulting, specializing in AI, blockchain, IT, cloud computing, and digital marketing. With 12 years of experience, their end-to-end solutions and dedication to client successes have solidified their reputation as a trusted technology partner and industry leader. They pride themselves on consistently delivering high-quality products and services, ensuring data security, embracing innovation, and providing excellent customer service. Let's put our hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for Netantra Technologies India Private Limited, Mr. Devdutt Sahu, but I guess he's not here today, but his friend is here to collect the award on his behalf. Sir, welcoming you on stage to kindly collect the award on his behalf, please. Let's keep the applause rolling for Netantra Technologies India Private Limited on behalf of Mr. Devdutt Sahu. Thank you so much. Sir, would you both like to say a few words?
Thank you, Tally. We started our business from 2010. So Tally helping us to grow. So we started 2 people. Now we are 200 plus.
Wow.
That because Tally is keeping our book clean and Tally helping us to manage our finance. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Founded in the same year Kapil Dev lifted the World Cup at Lord's, 1983 at Kolkata, this enterprise is renowned for offering a comprehensive range of water pumps, submersible pumps, chemical process pumps, hot oil pumps, and more. They pride themselves in producing state-of-the-art products and their hassle-free performance, accurate design and durability, and have built a vast clientele through fair business practices, transparent dealings, and flexible payment options, earning a reputation for quality and reliability. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for Allied Pumps, and now I'll request Ms. Dipti Modi to please step up and collect the award. Allied Pumps, Ms. Dipti Modi, here from Kolkata, receiving the award in the Business Maestro category. Ma'am, would you like to say a few words?
Good afternoon, everybody. First of all, I would like to thank you, Tally, for felicitating and recognizing especially to MSMEs like us and giving this opportunity, platform to recognize. And I'm very, very thankful, especially for the way, because it gives zeal, it gives, extra energy to be in this field. This is a field where what I believe is that where there's a will, there's a way. You need to, there are many ups and downs which always comes where business is there. But if you decide it, if you make your energy high every time, definitely you will win. And what I first important thing is that in business, if you provide services, if you pay much more attention and much more focused in services, definitely business is going to rise, because you are going to win customers, interest, and it is going to go to a higher level and scalability in your business. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am, and thanks for being here today. Hailing from Nagaon, Assam, this Maruti Suzuki Arena showroom is known for its hassle-free car buying experience and customer satisfaction since 2007. With a strong presence in Assam, they offer quality products and services that has helped them gain customer trust and loyalty. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Ramlal Durgadat Motors Private Limited. Mr. Vishal Agarwal, if you are here, please step up and collect the award. Mr. Vishal, I think he's not here as yet. So with that, we come to the end of the Business Maestro Awards. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, sir, for giving away the awards in this category. So 3 categories done, 2 more categories to go. Aren't we all feeling a rush of inspiration as we witness the East Zone winners of the coveted MSME Honours Awards this year? I'm sure that whatever we have seen, whatever we have heard so far has inspired a lot of us in the audience today and to discover the hidden entrepreneur inside us. But being an entrepreneur, starting a business from scratch is actually no joke, and nobody will know it better than you. It takes a lot of hard work, yes, perhaps a bit of good luck as well, and yes, you got it right, motivation. Which is exactly why we have someone spectacular who is going to be our motivational speaker for the day, someone who is a certified coach, storyteller, personal branding expert, and author, someone who's associated with platforms such as TEDx and Pecha Kucha, where she helps leaders take the next step in their growth journey by harnessing the power of storytelling. Someone who has impacted the lives of over 3,000 professionals, published more than 300 blogs and articles online, delivered more than 30 live sessions, devoted a decade to managing human resources and 7 years to career counseling and coaching, authored 6 books, and founded 3 ventures to achieve sustainable growth. Ma'am, are you sure you did all of this in a single lifetime? Ladies and gentlemen, with a thunderous round of applause, please welcome on stage none other than Ms. Anupriya Chaudhary, our motivational speaker for today.
Is the mic on? Okay, am I audible? Namaskar. He said about lifetime. Coincidentally, एक मेरी book का नाम भी यही है, A Lifetime to Move On. But today we are celebrating. We are celebrating success, right? हाँ ना, कुछ कानों में आवाज नहीं आ रही है. फिर से चाहिए एक बार. Are we celebrating success here today? Yes. तो success को celebrate कैसे सूखे सूखे बैठकर करेंगे? So please, let's all of us stand up once. I will need the clicker. No? Yes. Okay, सब लोग खड़े हो गए हैं. Let's celebrate now. अब क्या होगा, मैं 2 words बोलूंगी. एक बार बोलूंगी clap your hands, तो सब लोग clap करेंगे. Okay? क्या करेंगे? एक रिहर्सल हो जाए, कैसे clap करेंगे? हाथ ऊपर करके. ओके एंड उसके बाद मैं बोलूंगी से हुर्रे, तो क्या बोलेंगे हम? इतना आवाज से नहीं होता, इतना सारा लोग, बच्चों को डांटने के समय में सबकी आवाज निकलेगी. सो व्हाट विल वी से व्हेन आई से हुर्रे? यस. सो लेट्स स्टार्ट नाउ. ओके, मेरी आवाज को एक्सक्यूज कर दीजिएगा. आई एम अ स्पीकर, नॉट अ सिंगर, बट स्टिल. सो व्हेन यू आर हैप्पी एंड यू नो इट, क्लैप योर हैंड्स. When you are happy and you know it, clap your hands. When you are happy and you know it, and you really want to show it, when you are happy and you know it. Very good. So when you are happy and you know it, say hooray. आवाज नहीं आई. When you are happy and you know it, say hooray. When you are happy and you know it, and you really want to show it, when you are happy and you know it, say hooray. Excellent. A big round of applause for all of you. Thank you everyone. कितने लोगों को बचपन की और स्कूल की याद आ गई? बस आपको? और किसी को बचपन की याद नहीं आई? पीछे जो आप लोग बैठे हैं, आपको अपने बचपन की याद नहीं आई? एक बार फिर से पूछती हूं और मुझे सब हाथ खड़े चाहिए. कितने लोगों को बचपन की याद आ गई? थैंक यू सो मच. तो बचपन की एक कहानी मैं बताती हूं आपको. रादर मेरे बच्चों का बचपन और मेरा बचपन दोनों की कहानी है. मेरा बेटा है 10 साल का एंड जब वो 3 साल का था, ये तब की कहानी. अभी मॉनसून स्टार्ट हो गए हैं कैलकाटा में, तो मॉनसून्स के समय में पहले उस जमाने में कैलकाटा में ऐसे झड़ी लगती थी. आई होप एवरीवन इज कंफर्टेबल विद हिंदी और एल्स आई कैन मूव टू इंग्लिश ऑल्सो. नो ओके, हिंदी. सो झड़ी लगती थी. मेरी मदर इन लॉ बोलती हैं कि अगर ट्यूसडे को बरसात शुरू हुई तो सैटरडे तक चलेगी ही चलेगी, अगर सैटरडे को बरसात शुरू हुई तो ट्यूसडे तक चलेगी ही चलेगी. तो हुआ यूं कि ऐसे ही एक ट्यूसडे बरसात शुरू हुई और सैटरडे तक चली. पूरा हफ्ता मेरा बच्चा घर से बाहर निकल ही नहीं पाया खेलने के लिए. तो संडे को जैसे ही थोड़ी धूप निकली, बिना पूछे वो घर से बाहर निकला और सड़क पे एज यूजुअल खड्डे हैं और उनमें क्या भरा हुआ है? पानी भरा हुआ है. तो वो खड्डों में जाके, पानी में जाके उस बच्चे ने क्या करना शुरू किया? छपाक इज द राइट वर्ड. यस, उसने छपाक करना शुरू कर दिया. मैं देख रही हूं बाहर बच्चा है, खेलेगा, छपाक कर रहा है, करने दो. मेरे पड़ोस में एक अंकल रहते थे और मेरे फादर के एज के होंगे, और वो चिल्लाने लगे, बच्चे क्या कर रहे हो, बीमार हो जाओगे. और मुझे बोलने लगे, मैडम आप कुछ बोल क्यों नहीं रहे हो बेटा, इसको ये बीमार हो जाएगा. एंड आई वाज लाइक, अंकल ठीक है, बच्चा है तो बीमार भी होगा ही, खेलने दीजिए. तो मेरा बेटा हैरान हो रहा है, कह रहा है मेरी मम्मी इतनी स्ट्रिक्ट, टीवी देखता हूं तो जाके एक चपक लगाती है, मम्मी को क्या हो गया, मम्मी डांटी नहीं, कोई और डांट रहा है और मम्मी नहीं डांट रही है, डिफेंड कर रही है मम्मी मुझे. तो फिर मैंने उसको बताया. अब यहां से शुरू होती है मेरे बचपन की कहानी. मेरा स्कूल था इधर, गेट था उधर, पापा लेने आते थे, मैं स्कूल से निकलती थी, इधर चलते 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 इधर है वो पडल, वो खड्डा इधर है, ये साइड में जाके छपाक, और फिर चलती थी, फिर दूसरा खड्डा उधर है, वहां जाके छपाक, और ऐसे करते करते वहां पहुंचती थी. तो मैंने अपने बच्चे को बोला, जब नानू ने कभी मुझे गुस्सा नहीं किया तो मैं तुमको क्यों गुस्सा करूंगी. पानी में, खड्डे में पानी भरेगा, बरसात में इंसान छपाक तो करेगा ही. कितने लोगों ने यहां पे अपने बचपन में बरसात में खेला है? अभी मेरी कहानी सुन के कितने लोगों को याद आ गया कि बरसात में भी कभी भीगते थे? राइट? कहानियों में यही मजा है. कहानियां हमें पीछे ले जाती हैं, अच्छे समय की याद दिलाती हैं. बट एक और मजे की बात बताऊं, मुझे सच में याद नहीं है कि कब मैं स्कूल से निकलती थी और छपाक छपाक करती हुई पापा के पास पहुंचती थी. मुझे याद नहीं है, पर मेरे पापा ने ये कहानी अपने दोस्तों को, अपने रिश्तेदारों को, मेरे बच्चों को इतनी बार सुनाई है, इतनी बार सुनाई है कि ये कहानी अब मेरी लाइफ की रियलिटी बन गई है. So what happens with stories is the display has gone off. What happens is with stories is कि जो कहानियां हम सुनते हैं वही कहानियां हमारी लाइफ की रियलिटी बन जाती हैं. इसीलिए कहा जाता है ना, हमेशा अच्छी बातों को याद करो, अच्छे समय को याद करो. So as business people also, as entrepreneurs also, it's इनवेरिएबली आप चैलेंजेस के थ्रू आएंगे और एक बहुत सिंपल तरीका है उन चैलेंजेस से डील करने का कि जब लास्ट टाइम चैलेंज से निकले थे उस समय को याद करें। यहां पे कोई ऐसा नहीं है जो चैलेंज को पहली बार फेस करेगा। द नेचर ऑफ द चैलेंज कुड बी डिफरेंट, बट यू हैव ओवरकम चैलेंजेस बिफोर। उन कहानियों को याद कीजिए। इट विल रीडिफाइन योर माइंडसेट। It will absolutely redefine your mindset and you will understand कि आप अपनी ही कहानी से, अपनी ही लाइफ स्टोरी से कितनी मोटिवेशन निकाल सकते हैं। बचपन की ही बात कर रहे हैं और बच्चों की बात कर रहे हैं, तो ये मेरा बड़ा बेटा, when you become a parent for the first time, कितने लोगों को लगता है कि बड़े बच्चे को हमेशा स्पेशल ट्रीटमेंट मिलता है? बाकी सब खुद बड़े होंगे इसलिए उनको ऐसा नहीं लगता है, राइट? जिन लोगों ने हाथ नहीं खड़े किए वो लोग सब खुद बड़े हैं ना, उनको लगता है छोटे को ज्यादा लाड प्यार मिलता है। आई कैन सी यू नॉडिंग योर हेड देयर, द टू लेडीज देयर, यस। सो बट इट इज अ फैक्ट, यू नो, कि बड़े बच्चे को स्पेशल ट्रीटमेंट मिलता है। क्यों मिलता है? क्योंकि द पेरेंट्स हैव ऑल्सो बिकम पेरेंट्स फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम। वो अपनी लाइफ को पहली बार एक्सप्लोर कर रहे हैं एज पेरेंट्स। तो मैंने भी सोचा बच्चा हो गया तो क्या हो गया, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, आई विल कंटिन्यू माई जॉब। आई वॉज वर्किंग विद एन MSME कंस्ट्रक्शन कंपनी देन। मैंने कहा थोड़ा सा टाइम फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी मांग लूंगी, 1 घंटा लेट 1 घंटा जल्दी। माई GM वॉज वेरी काइंड टू डू दैट एंड आई विल कंटिन्यू विद द जॉब। लेकिन सुबह उठो, नाश्ता बनाओ, टिफिन बनाओ। मेरे हस्बैंड आमतला जाते हैं तो उनका टिफिन बना के देना पड़ता है। टिफिन बनाओ, खुद नाश्ता करो, रेडी करो, बच्चे को संभालो, फिर ऑफिस जाओ, वापस आओ, मदर इन लॉ के साथ टाइम स्पेंड करो। अदरवाइज फैमिली में रहने का फायदा ही क्या है? मदर इन लॉ मेरे को पीछे दिख रहे हैं, कुछ लोग बहुत ज्यादा स्माइल कर रहे हैं इस बात पे, सो आई एम ग्लैड यू कैन रेजोनेट। और उसके बाद फिर डिनर बनाना है, बच्चे को फिर पूरा टाइम देना है 3-4 घंटे का, नहीं तो उसकी लर्निंग सफर करेगी। क्या फायदा इतना पढ़ा लिखा होने का अगर बच्चे को नहीं सिखा सकते हो? तो मेरा भी यही रूटीन था। तो एक दिन मैं थकी हारी आई और जैसे ही घर में घुसती हूँ, मेरी मदर इन लॉ कहती है बेटा डायपर खत्म हो गया है और बेबी फूड भी खत्म हो गया है। मैंने कहा ठीक है ले आती हूँ, ये तो अर्जेंट चीजें नहीं है, कोई बात नहीं ले आती। कहती बेटा रात को क्या बनाएगी, टमाटर भी नहीं है घर में। मैंने कहा अच्छा ठीक है। मैंने पर्स फिर से उठाया और मैं फिर से उल्टे पांव चल दी। और वो बच्चे को दिन में 2 घंटा सुला दिया गया था, तो रात को 1 बजे तक वो बच्चा सोया नहीं। तो मैं पड़ी हुई हूँ बेड पे, ऐसे लेटी हुई हूँ और वो बच्चा इधर से 2 साल का मेरा बड़ा बेटा इधर से उधर कर रहा है। और मैं ऐसे सोच रही हूँ हे भगवान ये क्या लाइफ है। फिर मुझे कुछ याद आया और मैंने अपना फोन उठाया और उसमें एक गूगल सर्च की और गूगल सर्च करने के बाद वो आर्टिकल ढूंढ के निकाला। और वो आर्टिकल जब पढ़ा मैंने तो उसमें एक वर्ल्ड लीडर की स्टोरी थी, ऑफ कोर्स अ लेडी वर्ल्ड लीडर। एंड उन्होंने कहा कि उनके साथ एक बार ऐसा हुआ था कि जिस दिन शी गॉट प्रमोटेड एज द चीफ मैनेजिंग डायरेक्टर ऑफ द कंपनी, वो घर आई और घर में घुसते ही वो चिल्लाई सबको, हेलो एवरीवन आई हैव न्यूज, एक खुशखबरी बतानी है। तो उनकी भी मदर ऐसे आई, बोली ये सब बाद में बात हो जाएगी, पहले जाके दूध लेकर आओ, तुम्हारे बच्चों के पास दूध नहीं है। एंड शी वेंट आउट। कहती यार मदर है, उस मदर के साथ उनको पता है वो आर्ग्यू नहीं कर सकती हैं, तो वो गई और वापस आई और फिर वो बोली अपनी मदर को, मम्मी मैं CMD बन गई हूँ अपनी कंपनी की, आई वॉन्टेड टू शेयर दिस न्यूज विद यू और आपने मुझे दूध लेने भेज दिया। तो उनकी मदर ने बोला जब तुम इस घर में आती हो तो अपने CMD के जूते, द शूज एंड द हैट एंड द ब्लेजर, प्लीज उसे गराज में रख के आया करो, क्योंकि घर में हमें CMD नहीं चाहिए, हमें घर में एक बहू चाहिए, एक बेटी चाहिए, एक बीवी चाहिए और एक मां चाहिए। The gentlemen over here, you have working wives? लेडीज तो रिलेट कर पा रही है, मुझे सबकी मुंडी ऐसे ऐसे हिलती दिख रही है, बट जेंटलमैन आर यू एबल टू रिलेट विद दिस सिचुएशन फॉर विमेन? या तो जब वो कहानी मैंने पढ़ी, और हम किसकी बात कर रहे हैं, कैन एनीवन गेस मैं किसकी बात कर रही हूं? मैम ऑफ कोर्स यू वुड नो, समबडी फ्रॉम बिहाइंड, यस प्लीज। यस। तो जब इंदिरा नूई को ये फेस करना पड़ा, तो मैं किस खेत की मूली हूं, ये सोचकर मैंने अपने बच्चे को गले लगाया और मैं आंख बंद करके लेट गई। खेल बेटा, जितना गद्दा समझ के खेलना है। लेकिन उस दिन मुझे एक बात रियलाइज हुई कि इट्स नॉट जस्ट आवर स्टोरीज that have the power to shape our reality, it is also other people's stories जो हम पढ़ते हैं, जो हम सुनते हैं, जिससे हमारी लाइफ पे असर होता है। मैं बहुत सारे लोगों से सुनती हूँ, क्या होगा ज्ञान सुन के, क्या होगा मोटिवेशनल टॉक सुन के। लेकिन अगर कहानियों के साथ मोटिवेशनल टॉक्स, आपकी फेवरेट मोटिवेशनल टॉक्स, आप वापस जाइएगा, आई एम श्योर आप कुछ ना कुछ सुनते हैं, वही होंगी जिनमें कहानियां होती हैं। और सबसे कॉमन मोटिवेशनल टॉक जिसमें कहानियां हैं, कौन सी सुनते हैं आप? आपको आइडिया है? कभी ना कभी सबने सुनी है, अपने बच्चों को सुनाई है और अभी भी सुन लेते हैं, कितनी बार भी सुन सकते हैं। लॉकडाउन में बहुत देखी सबने जम के वो कहानी, कौन सी थी? किसी ने लॉकडाउन में रामायण महाभारत नहीं देखा? देखा क्या है वो? कहानियां ही हैं। बट अब आप लोग कहोगे, हम लोग यहाँ पे सीरियस एंटरप्रेन्योर्स बैठे हैं, हाँ, यहाँ पे क्या रामायण महाभारत, मम्मी बेटा ये सब कहानियां लेकर ये बैठ गई हैं, हमें कुछ काम की बात बताओ। ऐसा लग रहा है किसी के मन में आ रहा है? या फिर ब्रेक मिल रहा है सबको, कहते हैं हाँ बहुत बोरिंग काम 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 हो गया था, कुछ एंटरटेनमेंट हो रहा है। लेकिन सॉरी, हाँ मेरा प्रोटोकॉल है, काम की बात थोड़ी सी करनी पड़ेगी मुझे। आई विल हैव टू टॉक अबाउट वर्क। हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू हैव हर्ड अबाउट दिस कंपनी? You have? What does this company do? I'm glad you know. सोशल मीडिया मैनेजिंग प्लेटफॉर्म। यस, आजकल जो इतना कंटेंट आप देखते हैं, आपको लगता होगा ये लोग क्या बैठ के बस रील्स ही डालते रहते हैं क्या? ये लोग क्या बैठकर बस पोस्ट ही करते रहते हैं क्या? नहीं, वो क्या करते हैं, एक दिन पूरा पोस्ट बनाते हैं और एक दिन पूरा स्केड्यूल कर देते हैं और उसके बाद हफ्ता भर मस्ती करते हैं या अपना और काम करते हैं। मस्ती मतलब और काम करते हैं, बट सोशल मीडिया ऐसे मैनेज करते हैं कंटेंट क्रिएटर्स। तो उसके ये दो फाउंडर्स हैं, जोएल एंड लियो, एंड दे सेट अप दिस कंपनी। और एक साल के बाद जैसे आप लोग यहाँ पर गैदर हुए हैं, वैसे ही वो अपने एम्प्लॉयज को ऑफ साइट लेकर गए लास वेगास, एंड वहां पर मस्ती चल रहा है, सब कुछ चल रहा है। बट जोएल को ऐसा लगा कि कुछ मिसिंग है, कुछ मिसिंग है। तो उसने सबको एक दिन लंच के लिए बुलाया। 8 लोग थे टीम में उनके, तो ये 10 लोग बैठे टेबल पे, एंड जोएल ने अपने बचपन की कहानी बतानी शुरू की। एंड उसने बताना शुरू किया कि कैसे वो बहुत छोटे एज से एंटरप्रेन्योर बनना चाहता था, और एंटरप्रेन्योर बनने के बाद उसको लगा ये मैं करना चाहता हूँ, ये मैं एंजॉय करता हूँ। ट्राई एंड एरर करते करते उसको लियो मिला एज अ फ्रेंड, उसके स्किल्स कॉम्प्लीमेंट करते थे और उन्होंने ये कंपनी सेटअप की। एंड देन ऐसे ही लियो ने भी अपनी कहानी बताना शुरू किया। ही स्टार्टेड टेलिंग हिज ओन स्टोरी, एंड व्हाट दे डिड नेक्स्ट वाज they asked their team, why are you still at Buffer? We are just a startup. Why are you still at Buffer? हमें बताइए क्या अच्छा हुआ है आपके साथ इस कंपनी में। ऑफ कोर्स कुछ अच्छा हुआ है तभी आप यहाँ पर हैं। सो इट बिकेम अ कल्चर फॉर देम कि हर साल वो ऐसे मिलते थे और वो स्टोरीज शेयर करते थे, अपनी हैप्पी मोमेंट्स, सैड मोमेंट्स, चैलेंजिंग मोमेंट्स। और उससे क्या हुआ, जोएल को लगा कि वो जो डेली हमड्रम में, अब डेली तो आप ऐसे बैठते नहीं हैं, लोगों की बात नहीं सुनते हैं, मोटिवेशनल टॉक भी सुनने का मौका नहीं मिलता होगा, बट जब हम ऑफ साइट पे आते हैं तो मोटिव यही होता है कि 2-3 दिन मस्ती करवाना है, पर उसमें कुछ मीनिंगफुल इंटरैक्शन भी हो जाए। एंड जोएल फेल्ट, बिकॉज द टीम वाज स्मॉल, ही फेल्ट कि सडनली उसकी टीम वाज क्लोजर टू हिम। ऐसा कितने लोगों के साथ हुआ है कि हम किसी को देखते हैं, काम कर रहे हैं, पर हम सोचते हैं खड़ूस है, पता नहीं इसका क्या प्रॉब्लम है। फिर एक दिन बैठते हैं, ये तो मैं पहले ही लड़खड़ाने लग गई हूँ, ये रखा, बात किया, पार्टी में मिले, डांस किया, आइस ब्रेक हो गई। फिर उसने बताया, पता है मेरे लाइफ में ऐसा हुआ था और इसकी वजह से मैं ये करता हूँ या ये नहीं कर पाया, और मेरी ये कहानी है। एंड सडनली यू फील, ओह मैंने तो कितना मिसअंडरस्टैंड किया इस इंसान को. हैज इट हैपेंड विद एनीवन? क्या होता है ऐसा? प्लीज आगे वाले हाथ खड़े कर लें ताकि पीछे वालों को दिखाई दे, और पीछे वाले यस बोले जोर से ताकि आगे वाले सुन सकें. Has it happened with you? Stories have the power to make relationships and define your future. That organization which I'm talking about, Buffer, 8 साल के बाद उनको लगा ये मॉडल अब टीम हो गई है 150 लोगों की, 200 लोगों की, अब हम ये मॉडल नहीं चला सकते, तो बंद कर दिया उन्होंने. फिर उनको कुछ कल्चरल गैप लगने लग गया, तो उन्होंने क्या किया, एक डिजिटल वेबसाइट पोर्टल बना दिया. And that became the most clicked segment of their website. Because somewhere they felt, उन्होंने जब employee satisfaction surveys की और वो सब, somewhere उनको ये मालूम पड़ा that to build up connections, to be able to work towards the future, हम लोगों का past जानना एक दूसरे का मैटर करता है. इसीलिए आइस ब्रेकिंग सेशंस होते हैं, इसीलिए शेयरिंग सेशंस होते हैं, ऑफ साइट्स होते हैं. द रीजन इज दिस ओनली बिकॉज ऑल ऑफ यू आर इन MSME सेक्टर. एंड जैसे कि अभी कोई बोल रहे थे, सर बोल रहे थे कि ये वो सेक्टर है, यू वर ऑल्सो मेंशनिंग दैट we are the providers of the biggest employability, we are the biggest employability providers for India. आप एक बार उस इंसान की अपने टीम में, उस टीम मेंबर की कहानी सुनकर कुछ हेल्प करने की कोशिश करते हैं, वो सारी जिंदगी आपके साथ चिपको मूवमेंट करके रहता है. हैज इट हैपेंड? हैज एनीवन एक्सपीरियंस्ड? कोई है जिनके टीम में 10 साल, 15 साल, 20 साल पुराना एम्प्लॉय है ना? वो क्यों है आपके साथ? क्योंकि कभी ना कभी आपने उनकी कहानी को समझने की कोशिश की थी और उनको ये कॉन्फिडेंस है कि ये मैडम या ये सर, दे विल लुक आफ्टर मी. बट हाउ विल यू लुक आफ्टर देम इफ यू आर नॉट मेकिंग एन एफर्ट टू गेट टू नो देयर स्टोरीज? या चलो सीरियस बात हो गई है कुछ. बहुत सारे लोग मुझे बोलते हैं कि अनुप्रिया स्टोरी वगैरह सब ठीक है, आप कहानियां, मेरा तो आई लव स्टोरीज, तो मैं तो स्टोरीज को एडवोकेट करूंगी. लेकिन इंडिया में, स्पेशली मैं नॉर्थ इंडिया से आती हूँ, चंडीगढ़ से आती हूँ, तो वहाँ पर एक बहुत बड़ा सवाल होता है. कुछ भी करना है तो उससे पहले सवाल होता है दूसरे की वेलफेयर, कंपनी की वेलफेयर. ये सब ठीक है, ये तो मैं दूसरों तरीकों से भी कर सकता हूँ, मैं कहानी क्यों सुनाऊं? 2 वर्ड्स यूज करते हैं, वो कहते हैं सानू की. सुना आप लोगों ने? पंजाबीज को, डेलियाइट्स को बोलते हैं सानू की. यार मैं क्यों करूं, हमें क्या पड़ी है? एक्सक्यूज मी, बोलते हैं. तो इस सानू की का जवाब चेतन भगत ने दिया है. चेतन भगत के बुक्स कितने लोगों ने रीड किए हैं यहाँ पे? वेरी नाइस. चेतन भगत alone has created readers out of non-readers. पूरे देश में उनकी बुक्स, जिसने कभी किताब को हाथ नहीं लगाया था उसने 5 point someone को जरूर हाथ लगाया था. और कितने लोगों ने 2 states पढ़ी है? ठीक है, पहली 3 किताबें जो चेतन भगत की आई, 2 states was the 3rd book. The first 3 books that came, if you remember, जो हीरो है उसका रिलेशनशिप उसके फादर के साथ कैसा है? कैसा था उसका रिलेशनशिप उसके फादर के साथ? हाँ, इट्स स्ट्रेन्ड रिलेशनशिप, राइट? 2 states तो क्लियरली याद होगा ना सबको, मूवी भी देखी है सबने. द रिलेशनशिप वॉज स्ट्रेन्ड. और 2 states का जब ड्राफ्ट उनके एडिटर ने पढ़ा, उन्होंने कहा इसमें भी फादर के साथ स्ट्रेन्ड रिलेशनशिप डाल दिया. एंड ही सेड बट ये रियलिटी है, मैं क्या करूं? And of course we all know what happened to the book. It became a super hit. The movie became a super hit. और उसके बाद उन्होंने एक इंटरव्यू दिया, and चेतन भगत, and IIT IIM pass out, an investment banker turned passionpreneur, he said that writing that story about my father Of course, I did not have a good relationship with my father, इसलिए वो story में गया, because it's the story of my life. तो एक तो ये बात है, अपनी कहानी कभी-कभी hit भी हो सकती है, लेकिन more importantly, he went on record saying, writing about that story helped me heal myself. फादर के साथ रिलेशनशिप ठीक ठाक हो गया, ठीक है, नहीं भी हुआ, कोई खास दोस्ती नहीं हुई, बट मेरे अंदर जो जहर भरा हुआ था वो निकल गया. आई फील एट पीस विद माई सेल्फ. सो मैं ये नहीं बोलूंगी कि आप जाके चेतन भगत बन जाइए, मूवी बनाइए, न्यूज़पेपर में एडवर्टाइजमेंट निकालिए, बट आपकी कुछ स्टोरीज ऐसी होती हैं विच गिव यू हर्ट. But when you tell those stories, when you find the positive impact of those stories, हम बोलते हैं ना, every challenge is an opportunity if taken in the right spirit. So, when you tell your stories of challenge, even telling has an opportunity to heal from that challenge and move ahead. Mental blocks के बारे में बात करते हैं आजकल, NLP, life coaches, बहुत हम लोग देखते हैं, mental blocks के बारे में बात करते हैं. When you tell your stories, when you acknowledge your stories, you get healed. वो लाइफ कोच का काम अपने आप ही हो जाएगा. And जब आप एक स्टोरी ऐसे प्लेटफॉर्म पे खड़े होके बात करते हैं, वो स्टोरी क्यों बता रहे हैं आप? क्योंकि आप कनेक्शन, रिलेशनशिप बनाना चाहते हैं. मैंने अपने बच्चे की, अपने बचपन की स्टोरी क्यों बताई? क्योंकि आई वांट टू कनेक्ट. बट आई हैव दिस फियर, आई विल बी जज्ड. राइट? मैं कैसी कैजुअल मदर हूं. वो फियर को लेकिन अगर ओवरकम करूं मैं करेज से, वन इज मेरा कथारसिस हो रहा है, आई एम गेटिंग हील्ड, एंड टू इज आपको मेरी बात पे कॉन्फिडेंस आ रहा है और मुझे भी कॉन्फिडेंस आ रहा है. सो टेलिंग स्टोरीज इज नॉट ओनली गुड फॉर द टीम, it is not only good for our life in general, it is good when you want to build up connections also. अब आप बोलेंगे सब ठीक है, पर हम कौन सी स्टोरी बताएं ना, मेरे बच्चे ने क्या खाया या मैंने उसको मारा, वो हर प्लेटफॉर्म पे तो रिलेटेबल नहीं है ना. यहां पर मैंने बताया मेरा बच्चा पडल में कूदा या वो मेरे ऊपर कूदा, यहां पर रेलेवेंट थी, पर हर जगह तो रेलेवेंट नहीं है. सो आई हैव डेवलप्ड दिस सिंपल फ्रेमवर्क of your stories that you can tell to build up relationships. Simple voice framework hai for building up relationships. The first thing that you need is सामने वाले को आपकी बात समझ आनी चाहिए. लेकिन उससे पहले ही अगर वो दिमाग बंद, किस सिचुएशन में होता है ऐसा दिमाग बंद कर लेते हैं लोग? किस सिचुएशन में होता है? जब उनको भरोसा ही नहीं होता आपकी कैपेबिलिटी पे या आपकी पर्सनालिटी पे. होता है ऐसा? बहुत बार होता है. लोग आते हैं, आपको सामने से पता इसने पहले पास्ट में कुछ ऐसा किया हुआ है, इस इंसान के साथ मुझे डील ही नहीं करना है, राइट? बट किसी के बारे में कुछ पता ही नहीं है, ऐसा इंसान के साथ जब आप बात कर रहे हैं कि उसको कोई तरीका ही नहीं है आपके पास्ट के बारे में कुछ पता हो, तो आप क्या बात करेंगे? You'll talk about your values, you'll talk about your origin, आप कहाँ से आते हैं, कैसी फैमिली से आते हैं. You talked about, I come from, I am Ahmedabad, I am, and my friends tell me, and all of this is happening, and these are my values, this is my origin, and this is what I do. मैम ने बताया तो हमें कितना इंस्पायरिंग लगा. She dared to share that story with us. और ये फ्रेमवर्क यूज करके आप वो ट्रस्ट बिल्डिंग एक्सरसाइज बिना बोले कि हम ट्रस्ट बिल्डिंग एक्सरसाइज कर रहे हैं, कर सकते हैं. आप में से कितने लोग अभी ऐसा सोच रहे हैं कि हाँ शायद वो कॉन्वर्सेशन बेटर हो सकता था, या फिर आगे जब हम कॉन्वर्सेशन स्टार्ट करेंगे तो ट्राई करेंगे कौन सी कहानी कहाँ कैसे डाल सकते हैं. आई विल प्रेफर एंड आई विल सजेस्ट इसकी फोटो लेकर चले जाइए. कभी कॉन्वर्सेशन ऑकवर्ड मोमेंट्स आते हैं कॉन्वर्सेशन में, क्या बात करें? सर मेरे साथ ही होता है, आपके साथ जब मैं बैठती हूँ आपस में होता है आप लोगों को, क्या बात करें? नए क्लाइंट से मिलने जा रहे हैं, कहां से बात शुरू करें? ये फोटो लेके रख लीजिए. यू विल नेवर फॉल शॉर्ट ऑफ आइडियाज फॉर कॉन्वर्सेशन स्टार्टर्स. और उसके बाद हम एक कहानी सुनाएंगे आपको. एक सिंपल सी छोटी सी कहानी है. एक गांव था, वहाँ पे एक बुढ़िया माई रहती थी, एन ओल्ड लेडी। अब बुढ़िया माई जनरली हम कैसा इमेजिन करते हैं बुढ़िया माई को? बाल थोड़े फैले हुए हैं, कपड़े पुराने हैं, गांव है तो हम सोचते हैं कपड़े पुराने हैं, राइट? और वो घर घर जाके बोलती थी मुझे कुछ बात करनी है, मेरी बात सुन लो। तो उनको क्या रिस्पॉन्स मिलता था? टाइम नहीं है क्या बुढ़िया माई, वेस्ट करने आ गई हो हमारा टाइम, निकलो निकलो, घर का काम इतना बाकी है, तुम्हारा बात सुनने का टाइम नहीं है। और दरवाजा बंद। वो हर दरवाजे पे जाती थी, बोलती थी मुझे कुछ बात बतानी है तुम्हें जरूरी, प्लीज मेरी बात सुन लो। और हर जगह जाती थी, हर जगह दरवाजा बंद मिलता था उनको। वो चौराहे पे जाके, गांव में चौराहे होते हैं, वो चौराहे पे जाके बैठ गई और सोच रही है कि कोई मेरी बात क्यों नहीं सुन रहा है, मुझे बहुत जरूरी बात बतानी है सबको, ये बात बताना लोगों को बहुत जरूरी है। वो मन में गुस्सा कर रही है, फ्रस्ट्रेट हो रही है, और वो बैठी है, कोई बात नहीं सुन रहा है। चौराहे पे कोई आया, बोली अरे भैया मेरी बात सुन लो, प्लीज लिसन टू मी, मैं बहुत जरूरी बात बताना चाहती हूं तुमको। एंड शी, नोबडी इज लिसनिंग टू हर। उसका हुलिया देखकर सब बोले उफ, समय मत बर्बाद करो, उफ किसकी शक्ल देख ली है, मूड खराब हो गया, दिन खराब हो जाएगा। एंड शी सैट डाउन, बहुत दुखी हो गई वो, और वो बैठ गई। और सडनली उनको हल्ला, कुछ ना हलचल की आवाज आई, और वो ऊपर देखती हैं लोग एक जगह जा रहे हैं, सब इकट्ठे होकर, सब इकट्ठे होकर एक जगह जा रहे हैं, देयर ऑल गोइंग टुगेदर, एक झुंड बनाकर। और फिर वो पीछे से गई और कह रही अरे कौन है यार, किसको, अभी तो इन लोगों के पास टाइम नहीं था और अभी ये लोग सब जा रहे हैं एक साथ, अभी इनको काम खत्म हो गया सब। एंड वो जा रही है, देखी और सबको पीछे करते करते देख रही है, एक इंसान है, रंग बिरंगा चोला पहना है, रोब पहना है, ये रंग बिरंगा इन ऑल 7 कलर्स, टोपी पहनी है जैसे जोकर की टोपी होती है, रंग बिरंगी टोपी पहनी है, चेहरे पे बहुत सारा रंग पोता है, एंड ही इज अ जोकर काइंड। आप विजुअलाइज कीजिए जोकर कैसा दिखता है। और वो कुछ बोल रहा है, डांस करते करते घूमते बोल रहा है वो कुछ, और सब बहुत ध्यान से सुन रहे हैं उसकी बात। तो बुढ़िया माई बोली उफ, ये क्या बात बनी, मैं कुछ बोलने जा रही थी, इन लोगों के पास टाइम नहीं था, और ये बात बोल रहे, इसकी बात सुन रहे। शी बिकेम वेरी कंफ्यूज्ड। कहती लेकिन इन लोगों से तो बात करने का कोई फायदा नहीं है, क्योंकि ये लोग तो मेरी बात बोल चुके हैं, नहीं सुनेंगे। तो वो लोग जब सब चले गए, 1-1.5 घंटा हो गया, वो लोग सब चले गए, तब वो गई उस इंसान के पास, बोली अरे भैया पता है ये लोग कितने दोगुले हैं, अभी सुबह जब मैं गई, मेरी बात सुन लो, कोई तैयार नहीं हुआ मेरी बात सुनने के लिए, सबको बहुत काम था, तुमको कौन सी ऐसी जरूरी बात करनी थी जो सब आ गए चले पीछे 1.5 घंटे तक तुम्हारी बात सुन के गए, ऐसी कौन सी जरूरी बात बता रहे थे तुम, मेरी बात नहीं सुनी इन लोगों ने। तो वो जो चोले में था इंसान, वो स्माइल किया, अपना चोला फैलाया और बोला बुढ़िया माई तुम कौन हो, मैं तुम्हें पहचानता हूं, तुम कौन हो? बोली मैं सच हूं, आई एम द ट्रूथ। बोला इसीलिए तो लोग सुनना नहीं चाहते, सच्चाई तो सच तो सबको कड़वा लगता है, किसी को अच्छा नहीं लगता है, लेकिन मैं कहानी हूं, लोग कहानियां सुनना चाहते हैं। तो अगर तुम अनबियरेबल समटाइम्स, बट व्हेन यू टेल द ट्रूथ इन द फॉर्म ऑफ अ स्टोरी, भाई भाई ने लड़ाई की, हम आज की बात में बात करते कहते उफ ये सब बात मत करो, लेकिन महाभारत हम कितने शौक से सुनते हैं सब लोग। जब सच्चाई को यू कवर इट अप इन अ रोब ऑफ अ स्टोरी, दैट इज व्हेन people have an open mind, that is when conversations happen. And that's all that I have to say with all of you. Thank you so much for being such graceful audience.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. Requesting you to stay back for a few seconds. I'll now request Mr. Niloy Dashgupta, Senior DGM Partner Sales East Zone at Tally Solutions, to please come up on stage and felicitate Ms. Sanupriya Chaudhary. And we all obviously want to thank her for the lovely message that she has given us here today. and for all the lovely anecdotes and stories she told us. And of course, as she rightly said, if you have a truth that you want to share with the world, you have to put it in the form of a story, and that's when people listen to you and the conversations happen. So thank you so much, ma'am, for sharing that. Let's hear it once again for motivational speaker, author, storyteller, Ms. Anupriya Chaudhary. Thank you so much, ma'am. Sir, requesting you to stay back for a few more seconds, please. We would also like to take this opportunity to felicitate Ms. Sangeeta Jha, who inspired us earlier today with her story of what she has been doing. We want to felicitate you as well, ma'am. And we'll request Mr. Niloy Dasgupta, sir, once again to felicitate Ms. Sangeeta Jha, proprietor at Advait Welfare Foundation, Kolkata, for the lovely initiatives that she has been taking and causing a difference in the lives of young girls, women all over the world, all over India, with the initiatives that she has been taking. Thank you so much, ma'am, for doing that and for coming here today. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, sir. We will now move on to the next category of awards here today at the MSME Honours East Zone edition, the Wonder Woman Awards. Women entrepreneurs are changing the business landscape like never before. Their ideas, purpose, passion, and more importantly, their focus on building sustainable businesses is having a positive impact on the extended ecosystem and the economy. Not just that, these entrepreneurs are inspiring an entire generation of women to not only join the entrepreneurship bandwagon, but also become successful at it. The Wonder Woman Honours recognizes those businesses which are headed by women who have braved the odds to build successful businesses themselves, and salutes those women entrepreneurs who are chasing their dream and have redefined businesses today. And to give away the awards in this category, I will now request Mr. Niloy Dasgupta to once again come back on stage. And Dr. Urijit Banerjee, sir, we were feeling a little sad that you could not give away any awards earlier. So we thought, let's have you back on stage again and give away the awards in this category for the Wonder Women. And with that, let's take a look at the MSMEs we are recognizing under this category this year. Hailing from Kolkata, this fast-growing enterprise software company has a mission to make technology accessible to MSMEs, offering custom software development, CRM and ERP solutions, and Industry 4.0 solutions. Under the leadership of this Wonder Woman, they have adapted their business model through strategic partnerships, gained new customers, and built trust as technology consultants. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Bizman Web Private Limited, and I'll request Ms. Abanti Sen to please step up and collect the award. Let's hear it for Ms. Abanti Sen from Bizman Web Private Limited. Let's keep the applause rolling, ladies and gentlemen, for Ms. Abanti Sen from Bizman Web Private Limited in the category The Wonder Woman. Ma'am, would you like to say a few words? We will catch your hold of your trophies for you.
She must speak. She's a very good orator.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. I would first of all like to congratulate and thank Tally and all the partners of the event for this wonderful, wonderful gathering today. I feel extremely honored and grateful to share this room with all the prominent business owners of Eastern India. So we at Bizman Web, we also work for MSMEs. We currently have around 63 million MSMEs in India who's contributing nearly about 30% of our GDP. MSMEs especially face few type of constraints, which are sometimes resources, skill sets, and also maybe a little bit of knowledge gap. We try to provide them the solutions or strategic support to transform their business. MSMEs are in India are doing great. We help them achieve and do even greater success. Thank you. And I believe the next decade, so I have been nominated in the Wonder Woman category, and I truly, truly believe the next decade belongs to India and the women entrepreneurs of the country. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Based out of Kolkata once again, this enterprise caters to the demands of the Indian Railways, arguably the largest employer in the world, and contributes to the Atmanirbhar Bharat and Make in India initiative. Their state-of-the-art product, including flex ball cable and FS all-steel lock nut, has positioned them as a market leader. Under the leadership of two dynamic Wonder Women, the company has prioritized product quality, import substitution, prompt solutions, and technical expertise, leading to a remarkable growth. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for Ferrovia Tech Private Limited. And I would like to call upon stage Ms. Somina Chatterjee and Ruchira Jaiswal to please step up and collect the award. Somina ma'am, Ruchira ma'am, would you like to say a few words?
Thank you for having us today here. And thank you, Tally, and the jury members and everybody here to giving us this honor of this award. And we in Ferrovia strive to change the scene of the manufacturing sector by providing cutting-edge technology and high-quality products to replace imports. So hopefully we keep on doing that for the next decade and onwards. Thank you so much.
Based out of Rourkela, this nutritional company started in 1980 has helped a lot of people achieve a good lifestyle and also has conducted superb training systems so that more people out there become aware about the virtues of having a good lifestyle, a good food habit and health. Under the leadership of this Wonder Woman who transformed from being a homemaker to being a homemaker plus businesswoman, this company has indeed reached new heights. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Perfect Healthcare, and I would like to call upon stage Ms. Zeba Afreen to come up and receive the award under this category of Wonder Woman. Let's hear it for Ms. Zeba Afreen from Perfect Healthcare, all the way from Rourkela. Working?
Hello everyone.
Yes, there we go.
Good afternoon, Kolkata. This is Zeba Afreen from Orissa. Actually, I just want to say that आप जो मुझे अभी देख रहे हैं ऐसा मैं पहले नहीं थी. Actually, I have lost 20 kg and now what I am. Yeah, just actually, I am very proud to have this award, and I would like to thank the Tally Solution and all the jury members who has recognized me for this Wonder Woman. And actually our main mission is to make the people lives healthier and happier. And we are working for their wellness, and we are guiding the people for how they will change their lifestyles, and how will they achieve their health goal. So thank you so much. Thank you everyone for
Thank you so much,
recognizing me.
ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
तो मैडम ऐसे तो नहीं चलेगा, मतलब बाद में सब आपके पास आएंगे जानने के लिए कि क्या किया आपने 20 kg लूज करने के लिए. Moving on to the next winner in this category, based out of Guwahati. This organization is run by 5 women rights activists who love to operate at the grassroots level. The organization empowers women and promotes gender equality through capacity building, leadership support, community outreach, and legal aid. Under the leadership of this Wonder Woman, they have transformed into a symbol of inspiration and resilience, exemplifying the success of women entrepreneurs and their impact on society. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Women's Leadership Training Center based out of Guwahati. And it's my honor and privilege to call upon stage Ms. Swagata Bharali. May we have you on stage, please? Ms. Swagata, I think she's not here today. We move on to the next winner in this category. Started in 2020 at Ranchi, this successful and thriving guest house chain provides home-like stays for corporate guests. Since inception, they have experienced rapid growth despite the challenges posed by the pandemic, and the reason is because the Wonder Woman heading it all utilized digital media to promote the property, forged partnerships with various businesses, and focused on staff training and cleanliness. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Stay Villa, and I would like to call upon stage Ms. Monideepa Mukherjee to come up and collect the award. Ms. Monideepa, I believe she is also not here at the moment. Moving on to the last and final winner in this particular category of Wonder Women. Hailing from Shiliguri, this pioneering CA firm helps startups establish and grow their business. Till date, they have supported over 200 startups with services like pitch deck creation, startup registration, government scheme utilization, and fundraising. The Wonder Woman who heads this firm has mentored and advised numerous startups, helping them secure seed funding. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the final winner in this category of Wonder Woman, Raksha Agarwal and Associates, and would request Ms. Raksha Agarwal to step up, please. And I kind of think that she's not here as well. So that brings us to the end of the Wonder Woman category here today. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir, you as well. And I think I would like to take this moment once again to remember our sponsors who have been doing a stupendous job. Of course, DBS India for giving us those lovely gift hampers sourced from MSMEs who are working specifically for women empowerment and environment conservation. All the winners are receiving one such gift hamper. Unicommerce for putting together an e-commerce startup bundle which MSMEs can use to kickstart their e-commerce journey. And of course, ByteEdge for putting together a learning resource for all the MSME owners here who are winning awards here. And I hope it will hold them in good stead. And of course, how can we forget our media partner Hindustan Times for standing beside us for this edition of the MSME Honours here at Tally. And also not to forget, as I told you right at the beginning of today's program, you will go back home with your awards, but don't forget to share the good word on your social media handles. Don't forget to tag Tally Solutions and make sure that the good word about MSMEs and all their achievements reaches to even greater crowds out there. So at this point in time, I would like to invite the head at Hindustan Times brand studio, Mr. Rodro Bhattacharjee, to share his thoughts on this August occasion. Requesting Rodro sir to please step up and share a few words with us on this occasion. With a huge round of applause, let's welcome him on stage, Mr. Rodro Bhattacharjee, ladies and gentlemen, brand head of HT Brand Studio. And there we go. Thanks.
Hello everyone, I hope you can hear me. Yes, I think you can. Good afternoon. Congratulations to all the winners of MSME Honours. In fact, I was just at Bangalore yesterday, meeting your peers in Bangalore, and that was an exciting session. And what I'm going to do today is a fun session, experiential in some ways, and hopefully you'll take back learnings from this that you can actually use in your everyday life, right? Firstly, I think, thanks Anupriya for getting the energy in the room. I think that was very important, and talking about the power of storytelling. I think that's a very important message in today's day and age, where we are all building our personal brands. We are all also building a company, our brands for the businesses that we run, right? And I think it's great that I take it to the next stage, right? So it's great that you need to build your brand. You need to understand about the power of storytelling and effectively utilize that mode. But how do you do it? Is it difficult? Is it easy? Are there challenges in terms of how do you create the right messaging, the content, and then finally deliver it to your audience, right? So that's what I'm going to talk about today. And ultimately, why are we doing this? In today's world, there's immense disruption. We are all aware of that. But with disruption, there's also immense opportunity, right? And today's world is actually a lot more flat than it ever was for smaller, larger companies to compete. In fact, technology has made it so that no matter your scale, the opportunity cost of doing something new is that much lower, right? And I think we all need to know how to leverage some of that. There's been a lot of excitement around AI. We're all hearing it ever since ChatGPT was launched in November of last year, and there's been a flurry of a lot of other creative or generative AI products. We are all sort of hearing so much of those. It's almost become bedroom conversation today, or people are discussing it at home. But there's a bit of inertia, right? There's a bit of friction, especially if you're a non-tech business. How do you really start trying some of those? So that's what I want to talk about today. Ultimately, the idea is to have sustainable and equitable growth for all, and especially our MSME sector, which is so core to our economy today, right? So who am I? Marketer, business leader. I built a digital integrated agency for Hindustan Times. I had a startup, I used into trekking. I created a marketplace for adventure sports. I led a marketing solutions team for Google, and I'm back actually at Hindustan Times. What I'm doing today is leading an innovation and growth function for a 100-year-old media company. In fact, we celebrate our 100-year-old anniversary, centenary next year, right? So it's a very important, pivotal moment for a legacy media company in that sense. And we are doing a lot of interesting things, right? I'll touch upon a few of those, but make it relevant for what you can take back. So how can generative AI help marketing for SMEs, right? So firstly, don't be overwhelmed by tech. You don't need to know coding. You don't need to have any technical expertise. The current wave of technology that is available is actually much more democratized than it ever was, right? Everybody can use it. All you need to know is use the right kind of prompts. All you need to have is creative thinking, and you let the technology do the job for you, right? There's very low cost for experimentation, no coding or technical skills. One person can practically run your entire marketing. You don't need a massive team anymore to run your marketing. The turnaround time for things like customer engagement is also very significantly reduced, and that's great because that means your businesses win that much more kudos and your customer comes back to you for more. What you should do, experiment and try a lot, right? Most trials of a lot of the tech that I'll be talking about, some very simple tools, right, are free to use, right? Try them out. There's no reason not to. And look at every part of your business. I'll be speaking about marketing today, but finance, operations, nearly every part of your business can be transformed, and you can think of new efficiencies you can bring in using technology. Some very simple tools, just throwing it out there before I go into showing you how some of these work, right? So textual content, ChatGPT, Google Bard. I think some of us have already started experimenting with this a bit, and if you have, kudos to you. Image generation, Midjourney, Canva, I'll show you some of the stuff that it can do. Video production, this is one of the newest thing in generative AI, right? Just sharing a script and out comes a video in a matter of a minute. Video consumption is big today, YouTube, Facebook, etc. So you can really create that content very, in a matter of a few minutes, right? And finally, translation and dubbing. We are a massive country with many languages, right? And based out of West Bengal, you might be wanting to reach out to customers in Tamil Nadu or any other part of the country. So how do you create content that can immediately be dubbed or translated into different languages so that customers in other regions can engage, can understand what you do? Right? So simple use cases, right? Drafting a business mail on ChatGPT, what would you do before? For example, you have to invite a dignitary from the government, right? What would you typically do? You'll ask somebody who's great at writing to write, or you'll do your own research and rewrite it in a way so that the tonality has the right amount of politeness, context in terms of the industry, etc. And that will take maybe half an hour, 1 hour. You can actually do it in seconds, right? And this is something which is a very simple use case. And happy to show you how this works in case you haven't, right? So I have all the prompts written out here. The important part is how you structure your prompt on ChatGPT. I think that's something that is extremely important. You have to create constraints. You have to give it a framework to operate in. And once you do that, in this case, you're the founder of a family business, a fictional company called Sunny Foods that makes food items like biscuits and chips. Your products are sold in South India, namely Karnataka and Telangana. You want to send in you're opening a new plant, you want to send an invite, right? So all you need to do is go here. As long as your prompt is constructed properly, this is what you get, right? Seconds. And see the kind of research or context that this email has. And the most important part is the tonality, especially when you're writing to senior government officials. You want it to have a certain tone, right? Representing your business. This is a very simple use case, right? The next use case, a little more. Let's go to the next step, right? You are a small business, you want to have a website, or you already have a website and you want to update your website, right? So how do you figure out the graphics, the content for your website? How do you also ensure that the content that you have is SEO optimized? Because that's extremely important. Ultimately, you want to be discoverable on Google search, right? You want your customer to understand, to come to your website through search items, right? So how do you do that? What would you have done previously? You'll probably get a writer on board. You'll get somebody to design your website, a graphic designer to work on logos, etc. All of these things can actually be done in seconds today. Let me show you how. So you use it for the logo bit, for the design. There are several tools available. One of the good ones out there is Midjourney, of course, right? So this is what we do. So Midjourney is actually available as a textual prompt. You operate it like a chatbot. You give it a query. So in this case, I have the prompt written here. If you notice, it says, bright and cheerful logo for a foods company that makes biscuits and chips called Sunny Foods. Use red and yellow as primary colors. Very simple, right? And sorry. Yeah. So it takes a few seconds to generate several iterations options for you, but I'll show you. I used the same prompt earlier, and these are some of the options I received. And every time you give it a prompt, it's going to give you new, different creative looks, creative renditions. And then you can choose one of this and ask for, for example, let's take this as an example. I got 4 options. I like the second one. I want a few variations out of these, right? So I do a V2 and I get multiple variations. And finally, I can choose one and use that design. Now, of course, one thing you would notice here that the textual part in the design is something that is not fully accurate. That's a limitation of the generative AI tool today. But what you should be doing, you should be taking it on a tool such as Canva, and you can edit the text and make it on your own, right? This is the design aspect, but let's look at the website content. Again, the prompt is written out in order to save time while I'm speaking to you. But, I'm a business owner of a foods company called Sunny Foods, makes biscuits, chips. The company which started in 86 manufactures and sells in South India. So I've given it context. What is the framework you need to operate within? Yeah. And you get details for each and every page. You should, of course, validate, verify some of the information it might be quoting. I mean, there might be research it's pulling off the web on competition, etc. That you should have a look at that. But you get a lot of information about how you should be structuring. The next step to something like this is actually asking it the next question, right? Which is, and this is something I've done before, so I can show you. What if the page loads? Okay. Yeah. So the next question is probably after that, once it's given you the content, you're an SEO expert. So again, creating a framework and asking the same website, okay, what is the kind of metadata, keywords I should be looking at? Giving a reference of my competition. This is something it can pull out in a matter of seconds, which previously a digital marketer would have to spend an hour or two doing the research. You know, there are several tools available. You probably go to 3 or 4 tools, do the research and get back all these keywords. But this is something you can do actually in a matter of seconds, and you don't need 3 or 4 people running this for you. The next use case, right? I don't know if this is interesting for anybody here or if you've already been experimenting with it, which is great. But this is to create a poster for Facebook, WhatsApp, even prints or flyers, right? How do I create multiple design iterations? How do I create something that looks great? Typically you would work with a graphic designer asking to create 5 designs. You choose one, then you work further on that design, right? This is something actually I've not used Midjourney. In this case, I've used Canva. So Canva is a great tool. If you haven't used it, you should use it. Previously a lot of the design work would have been done on the Adobe suite like Photoshop, etc. But what Canva does is makes it very, very easy to use for anybody, right? So let me show you this example. So on Canva, I go and create something as simple as, Facebook post. And I use a plugin app, right, which is called text to image. And again, I've written the prompt out from before, but this is what it is, right? Social media poster for a new potato chips flavor launch by foods company Sunny Foods. Mention the offer of 33% extra chips in the back. What it's going to give me is the design. Of course, the text part is something that I'll have to work on it afterwards. I can also choose the kind of style I want, but at this point, let it be a normal bit. And the aspect ratio is a square. Create your image. Yeah. So you get 4 different designs you can play around with. You can ask it to regenerate more options for you, matter of seconds. Something a graphic designer would have taken at least half an hour or an hour to do for you, right? I mean, he has to imagine, he has to think, and he has to finally make these happen. Finally, I think the last use case is on the multi-language bit, right? There are, of course, translations have been around for a while. You use Google Translate, but AI-led dubbing is something relatively newer, right? And that's a technology that's still under development. There are some companies doing some really good work. And the use case for us, especially sitting in India with multiple languages, I think is immense. So I use a tool called Rask AI, but there are a few other tools available out there as well. And I'll show you an example of how this works, right? So here's a video, right? So what I'm doing is Hindi to Bengali translation. This is a video that Prime Minister did on International Day of Yoga a few days back. So I go to Rask AI, I do an upload video file. The input language is autodidact. I can choose the language, make it easier for the engine to work, but let it work a little harder. Translation to Bengali, go next. Again, I can choose the number of speakers in the video, but let it auto-detect, right? And and I press translate. So it's translating. It's about 8%. Maybe in a minute it will be completed, but I've already done it in order to save time. So let me take you to the one that's already done. So this is the translated video. The interesting part is it gives me the script, right? There, of course, in languages we understand there are phrases that are particular to a certain language. There are things lost in translation. So you want to correct that. So what it does is it gives you the script. It allows you to edit it and then redub it, right? And the AI voice today is a lot more, in terms of tonality, a lot more accurate than it ever was. So, and we've started at Hindustan Times, as a media company, you can imagine the reputational risk of something wrong going is pretty high, right? But we've started using some of this in a live environment as well. So clearly, technology has come to a space where the output is really, really good. And you can, of course, choose to clone some of your own voices, for example, the owner of a company or the marketing person. I'm not playing it right now because I think it will take some time. And the last thing I'd like to leave you with is some basic, a cheat sheet for ChatGPT. And this is very important, right? The tool is damn easy to use. I think many of us have used it. But what is the risk that you ask it a question, it doesn't give you the right result, you're disillusioned. You feel, okay, it's not working for me. It's not giving me the right response. It's not there yet. I think what you really need to do is figure out how are you phrasing your question? Are you giving it the right constraints, the right framework to operate in? Are you telling it to use a certain amount of the right tonality? Once you start experimenting with it, you'll be amazed by the kind of things it can do for you, right? And not only marketing, across all your functions. This is taken from Awais Khan on LinkedIn, so I won't claim that I've created this myself. But there are some people doing really good work in the research in this space. So some of the key terms, features, the tones, you can tell it to be professional, persuasive, depending on the kind of email you're writing. Some of the use cases and prompts are all there. You've written something, you want it proofread, spell checked, etc. You can ask it to do that. It can summarize content for you as well. And ultimately, I think the use cases are as immense as you can imagine it to be, right? Thank you.
So that tells us how tall this gentleman was. I'll quickly pull down the mic. So thank you so much, sir, for sharing that with us. I think a lot of innovative ideas and techniques and methods that we can actually use to be more effective in whatever it is that we are doing, and that I'm sure that would be helpful. I'll now request Ms. Mamta Gopinath, Head of Tally Care at Tally Solutions, to please step up and felicitate sir here, Mr. Rodra Bhattacharjee from Hindustan Times. And let's give a huge round of applause once again to Mr. Rodra Bhattacharjee for sharing his insights with all of us. So in the interest of time, I'll request both ma'am and sir to kindly stay back. If somebody can just take their mementos and trophies from them. We'll request you to give away the awards for the last and final category of awards here under the MSME Honours, which is the Champion of Cause. So as we know, some superheroes do not wear capes. They silently serve those around them when they are at their most vulnerable. Small businesses have always been known to help local communities when they need it the most. The Champion of Cause Honours recognizes such kind of entrepreneurs who went above and beyond to help people in need, brought in changes into their business practices to support society, and made umpteen sacrifices while they themselves faced scarcity of resources and have contributed towards a better purpose for global well-being. Let's have a look at the MSMEs we are recognizing this year under this category. Hailing from Kolkata, this enterprise specializes in customizing prefabricated toilets and hygiene products. They pride themselves in offering innovative products, including bio-toilets and mobile toilet vans, which have contributed to the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan by rejuvenating groundwater and eliminating contamination. Their patented system converts human waste into reusable water for gardening and flushing. With more than 7,000 installations nationwide, they have positively impacted countless lives. Let's hear it, ladies and gentlemen, for Ramesses RPL, Ms. Arpita Roy. May we have you on stage, please? That is Ms. Arpita Roy from Ramesses RPL, accompanied by Dr. Arijit, whom we have seen before, and presenting to them the Wonder Woman category of award for the contributions in hygienic living and sustainable living as well. Sir, ma'am, would you like to say a few words?
I think I'm in between lunch and the time should not be very much killing for this. So I'll start with a short, muhavra, which I personally believe. दिल से भारतीय हूँ, दिमाग से हिंदुस्तानी.
क्या बात?
ये है इस common man से toilet man बनने की कहानी. So all of you must be knowing that we have been famed by the toilet man of Bengal by Ministry of MSME in 2018, and that is the highest recognition, which is of course the largest feather on the hat that we have today. But we have many firsts in our kitty. Amongst them comes this patented auto wash toilet that you have told. It comes into the first kind of a self-engined mobile toilet that we have, which runs in the CM convoy. And I'm deeply honored because this Tally award today, this MSME Honours, is actually in a way this blessing of the entire 7 years journey that we had together. Many fights, many disappointments. That is why on the dais I said that you should keep time for your family, because that's most important, I guess. And finally, when we started our journey 7 years back while auditing Swachh Bharat mission and the ground contamination happening therein because of percolation of wastewater, we never understood that this journey would lead to us like this. But I think one takeaway for us, which we'd like all of you who are the entrepreneurs in this generation to carry, is that ensure that whatever business you are doing is having some kind of a social impact. And number two, you should leave some legacy for your next generation, because otherwise it is very a gloomy figure. And trust me, the next sadi jo hai na, ye Bharat ki sadi hai. So as a MSME entrepreneur, we should take pride in making India more proud in the world dais. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Jai Hind.
Thank you, ma'am. Based out of Guwahati, this organization delivers affordable primary health care in rural Assam, serving over 10,000 beneficiaries. With 4 medical centers offering various services under one roof, they provide employment opportunities to youth, connect communities with city-based experts, and support them during crisis. Through their Arogya Sparsh program, they offer doorstep healthcare and aim to expand across Northeast India. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for better life, and requesting Dr. Shayantari Bhattacharya to come up, please. But I believe we have her father here today, Mr. Datta. We'll request him to come up on stage and collect the award on her behalf. Let's keep the applause rolling for Mr. Datta and for his daughter, Dr. Shayantari Bhattacharya from Better Life, for doing an amazing work in rural Assam and hopefully one day all over Northeast India as well. Rolling for Better Life, Dr. Shayantari Bhattacharya. She couldn't be here today, but her father is here. As a wonderful moment, I believe, for any father to receive an award on behalf of, their child. I'm sure it's a great occasion for him as well. Sir, would you like to say a few words?
Check. Pramit, there is a little miscommunication. Shantanu is my friend, not my daughter. And to start with, yes, I would start by thanking you for keeping the ambience so electrified. Fantastic piece of anchoring.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
I would also take this opportunity to thank Tally Solutions for recognizing the effort and the struggle of those businesses, those enterprises, which till a few years back were put into the backbench by the tag of small business. हम लोग तो छोटा business करते हैं. So thank you Tally Solution for this recognition. Now a lot of people, a lot of enterprises, a lot of entrepreneurs can put their head high and say proudly that we are MSME entrepreneurs. So thank you for this.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for being here.
And it is a pleasure and a privilege to take this award on behalf of Dr. Shantanu Bhattacharjee and share the dais with the honorable jury, dignitaries, and so many champions. So it is a great feeling to take this honor on behalf of a champion in front of so many champions. And for Better Life, it is probably one of the very few healthcare organizations which is providing rural healthcare to last mile areas and not only generating employment, generating revenues, but also generating a very good life, which is very important. Revenues, employment, these are byproducts of good life. So let's celebrate good life. Let's celebrate the afternoon. Let's celebrate the weekend. And thank you so very much.
Which is why while I was announcing, I was having a bit of a doubt. I mean, he's quite young and he doesn't look like, you know, a father figure yet. Oh, I am a father. Thank you, sir. You're really very sweet. And thank you so much once again for being here and sharing the message with all of us. Moving on to the next winner in this category. Based out of Muzaffarpur in Bihar, this business supplies top-notch sanitary pads to remote villages in Bihar while educating women about menstrual health. This effort has resulted in increased adoption of sanitary pads among women in many villages. Their vision is to make affordable sanitary pads accessible to remote villages in every district of Bihar and in neighboring states. Let's put our hands together for BKC Enterprises and requesting Mr. Rahul Kumar to come up, please. Yes, there he is. So let's keep the applause rolling for BKC Enterprises. Great. Cool, cool. Never mind. Mr. Rahul Kumar's friend is here to collect the award on his behalf. Yeah. Would you like to say something on his behalf? Would you like to say something on his behalf?
Hello, good evening, good afternoon everyone. So I'd like to thank Tally Solutions and the jury for presenting such an honor and extraordinary recognition to my friend. I'm extremely proud of him and the mission that he is carrying on to provide education and good healthcare to women, as someone from Advaita Foundation just said. So it is of great need, not just for the women to come ahead and work for women empowerment, but also for the men to come ahead and help them. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Moving on to the next winner, hailing from Bhubaneswar. This enterprise actively promotes society development by providing affordable books to financially disadvantaged students and supporting local orphanages with book donations. They believe in the power of education to reduce unemployment, create opportunities, and improve lives. Their initiatives address the immediate needs of individuals and contribute to equal opportunities and a prosperous society. Let's hear it for AN Books and requesting Mr. Narendra Kumar Sahu to please step up. Mr. Narendra Sahu, I think he's not probably here, but never mind, congratulations to him and his team at AN Books. Moving on to the last winner in this category, based out of Cuttack. this socially conscious organization that champions SMEs and community development through initiatives empowering women, supporting youth, assisting COVID-impacted families. They also provide education, foster entrepreneurship, and collaborate with NGOs and municipalities to create a positive social impact. Let's hear it for aptly named Sun Temple International, and would like to call up on stage Prabuddha Kumar Bodapanda. But I think Mr. Prabuddha also is not here today, but never mind. As we come to the end of this particular category and all the categories, I think let's have a huge round of applause for all the winners who have gone back today with awards under the various MSME Honours categories. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, sir. And congrats to all the winners again. Once again, I think we have to thank our sponsors without whom this would not have been a possibility, and which is why what we are going to do next is we are going to see 3 small videos, one each about each of our sponsors. We'll start with a video of DBS India. Can we have that, please?
Technology is disrupting everything, making processes simpler, faster. Businesses are now reimagining their systems and adopting technologies to grow in any environment. But wait, what about your banking? Now with DBS, the world's best digital bank, it's time to reimagine your banking experience too. Leverage the power of digital solutions to simplify banking for your business and make your financial transactions faster, more convenient, and more seamless. In collaboration with Tally, India's premier accounting software provider, we bring to you a first-of-its-kind digital payment system which is designed for Indian businesses. Offered with Tally Prime, integrated e-payments brings banking right into your ERP, making it easier and faster for you to initiate, track, and settle your payments all within the same window without toggling between multiple screens. Amazing, right? Wait, there's more. You can now make GST payments and manage supplier payments seamlessly within the same screen. And that's not all. Integrated e-payments gives you real-time visibility of all transactions. This makes your financial processes updated and error-free at all times. And with payment automation, you can win the confidence of your suppliers by issuing lightning-fast transactions and advices. All this with the advantage of faster, more agile and completely secure online transactions with your complete control from anywhere, anytime. The solution is endorsed by Tally channel partners and successfully used by businesses across the country. So what are you waiting for? Get started with DBS SME Banking and enjoy the connected banking experience, the power of simplicity that lets you focus on what matters to you the most, your business.
So that was DBS Bank India, ladies and gentlemen, and today we are honored to have here with us Mr. Sudhanshu P, Regional Head East DBS India, and his team. He's right there, so have a huge round of applause for him and his team for being here, gracing the occasion with their presence. Next, we will go on to a video of our second sponsor, Unicommerce.
Unicommerce is a one-stop solution for enabling businesses to elevate the post-purchase experience. While Unicommerce is the only player to offer integrated order management, warehouse management, and omni-channel, it also possesses the flexibility to let businesses pick a single module based on the business requirements. With 200 plus stable integrations, Unicommerce provides support to customers ranging from a seller fulfilling 50 orders to an enterprise processing 5 million orders per month. And currently, it is managing 20,000 plus customers, including 200 plus D2C brands, streamlining operations across 3,000 plus stores and 8,000 plus facilities. Experience the power of technology and take your business to the next level. Unicommerce, e-commerce selling simplified across the globe.
So that was Unicommerce, ladies and gentlemen, and today we have here with us Mr. Gaganpreet Singh, a senior consultant at Unicommerce. Let's have a huge round of applause for him. Thanks for being here, sir. Thank you so much. We'll move on to the third video of our third sponsor, ByteEdge.
We know that people are the lead indicator of any organization's future performance, and knowledge is the only currency of the future. Everyone should have the potential to reinvent, succeed, and be amazing. Modern workforce is constantly on the go, distracted, and has low attention span. Existing approaches of long, dull, and monologue courses are not engaging them. We need to reimagine learning with high-velocity, frictionless learning, anytime, anywhere in their palm, which is always on. Introducing Byte Edge, an innovative new-age, full-stack mobile learning experience platform to transform your workforce. Ignite your frontline, accelerate business growth with enabling functional and domain-specific skills to create fit-for-purpose future workforce. Transform employee performance with skilling at point of need, just in time and just enough. Experience the first-ever immersive meta-human-based conversational scenarios-based micro-learning videos in virtual settings. ByteEdge fit-for-purpose domain skill courses are available in more than 75 languages for democratized learning across the white, gray, and blue-collared workers. Community is power tool for modern workforce for sharing of knowledge, insights, and best practices, unleashing the creator economy. Get rewarded with our blockchain-based micro-credential digital badges and certificates on course completion. With our real-time data reporting and analytics, discover consumption trends on your fingertips. Reimagine learning for the future of work. Accelerate growth, drive peak performance, unlock and unleash the full potential of your people.
So that was ByteEdge for you, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, the three sponsors representing so many important things. DBS India, of course, making banking a dream. Unicommerce, making sure that it's so easy to start up on your e-commerce journey. And ByteEdge, obviously, standing for learning. And that's, I think, the most important thing for anything, isn't it? So now, while all the designated categories are over, this year, we are doing something for the very first time in the history of Tally Solutions, in the history of Tally MSME Honours. We have opened up nominations for our partners as well. And today, we are immensely proud to announce the winners from amongst our esteemed partners in the East Zone. So, I will now request Ms. Anupriya Chaudhary and Mr. Archon Dashgupta to please come up on stage to felicitate the winners in this category. And let's have a look at the 5 Tally partners we are recognizing this year at the East Zone Tally MSME Honours. From Deoria, Uttar Pradesh, for their exceptional support, transparent pricing, proactive communication, continuous learning and networking events, which have led to a remarkable growth of 600%. Can you believe that? Arch Enterprises, and requesting Mr. Adarsh Jaishwal to please. So I think what we'll do is, I believe most of the partners have not been able to hear because of certain commitments. So we'll go straight to the partner who is here. From Rourkela, Odisha, for an amazing journey from modest beginnings to becoming an established provider of computer solutions, and for their commitment, knowledge, and satisfied customers. Let's share it for Future Computer. And Nazmuzma, can you please come up on stage, sir, please, to collect the award. Mr. Nazmuzma, you would like to say something, sir?
Hello everyone. I will like to say one thing only. Thank you Tally. I am nothing before Tally. मतलब मैं पहले कुछ भी नहीं था. मुझे जो बनाया Tally ने बनाया. और मैं बहुत desperate हूँ Tally के लिए. और Tally क्या बोलूँ मैं? सब कुछ है. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Very
sweet of you. And thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. You can take your seats. That was Mr. Nazmuzma from Future Computers, all the way from Rourkela in Orissa. Right at the beginning, I announced the name of Ash Enterprises, Mr. Adarsh Jaiswal from Deoria, Uttar Pradesh. The other partners who have won awards in this category are NSG Softwares, Mr. Shubhankar Gupta from Malda, West Bengal, Ritesh Agarwal from SIS and SOL from Patna, Bihar, and Mr. Ajay Bagchi, Global IT from Raiganj, West Bengal. Let's have a huge round of applause for all these 5 partners who have won awards under the Business Maestro category under the MSME Awards. For the very first time, we've opened it up for our Tally partners as well. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, with that, we come to the end of today's ceremony. But before releasing all of you from here so that you can quickly escape to the room next to us and get into the lunch part of it, I think it's our duty and privilege and honor to thank a few people without whom this day would not have been possible. Obviously, our supporting partners, DBS Bank India, Unicommerce and ByteEdge, our media partner, Hindustan Times, Joint Secretary, MSME and Textiles Department, Government of West Bengal, Shri Partho Chaudhary, Senior Member of the Bengal Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Dr. Arijit Banerjee, Director of the Bengal Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Mrs. Shomo Mitra Mukherjee, Past President at DTPA, CA Vikas Parak. Vikas sir was actually there with us, but unfortunately because of certain commitments he had to leave early. We could not hear from him, but thank you so much, sir, for spending time with us today. From Hindustan Times, we had Mr. Rodra Bhattacharjee, Ms. Anupriya Chaudhary, our motivational speaker for the day for those powerful and inspiring words, Ms. Mamta Gopinath, Head of Tally Care, Mr. Vivek Sobasaria, DGM Evangelization and Influencer Marketing at Tally Solutions, Mr. Niloy Dashgupta, Senior DGM Partner Sales, East Zone Tally Solutions, Mr. Archan Mukherjee, Zonal Head, East Zone Tally Solutions, Novotel Kolkata, of course, for being a great venue for the East Zone segment of the MSME Honours by Tally Solutions this year. All the partners of Tally who encourage the businesses that they are in touch with to nominate themselves for the 3rd edition of MSME Honours and for ensuring that their stories are heard. All the MSMEs who have nominated themselves for these honours and inspired us with their stories. And last but not the least, each and every one of you for being a lovely audience and for taking out this time to attend this ceremony and grace us with your presence. But before we disperse for lunch, just 2 more announcements. We are actually planning to take a group photo of all the winners who have won awards here today. So requesting all the winners to probably come to the stage so that we can, collectively take a group photo of all of you. And also, as you step outside, as you're having lunch, you will also find that there are some stalls outside. You may want to visit all these stalls, and who knows, if you like something, you might want to take back something from there. So yes, I'm done for the day. What awaits us now is a round of sumptuous lunch. Looking forward to connect with all of you there. This is your host, Pramit Pratim Ghosh, signing off. God bless, take care, stay safe. Jai Hind. Thank you so much.